Yay! Oh yeah, yeah, I noticed that. It still says Architect's Expedition, huh? Yeah, so welcome, Shrugs. Welcome to an Architect's Adventure. This game's got a new name now. Yeah, new name, still same fun game. So one thing that's interesting is that the dev actually patched out some of the solutions that I mentioned, which is nice. I'm glad I could be able to help catch those, especially the steel. This one was just hilarious how easy this was to mess with, huh? Yep. Of course, they put a wall behind it. Yeah, so this game, yeah, an Architect's Adventure is what the game's called now. I don't know how close. I don't know, like, if it was close to a Monsters Expedition, but yeah, a lot of us in the Discord thought I would roll off the tongue better, and I think I agree. I like this. An Architect's Adventure. Also, welcome in, Carl. How are you doing today? My Friday's been actually pretty good. I've actually had a productive day after yesterday's nonsense with doing with my car. So yeah, maybe I should actually try to solve this puzzle the real way, huh? I think that sounds like a good idea, right? Let's try to solve it the legit way. Well, what is the legit way? Well, making some kind of hook thing to grab it. I need to make some kind of hook to grab it. And then once I do that, I just need to push it off and then walk on it. Jump on it. Jump on it. Yeah, I hope you're doing well today. I hope you're doing well too as well, Shrugs. Yeah, adventure just sounds more generic. Interesting. Quite the contrarian with a lot of these. You don't like the new art style as much. You don't like the new. Well, I guess you like one of the new songs. Don't like the new name as much, huh? That's funny. Adventure. Yeah, this is gonna be an adventure. That's for sure. Now, how am I going to make some kind of block that I can actually... Yeah, basically, yeah. Have all the other ones, huh? Yeah. Any news up? Any new puzzle games you've been trying out? I should probably make as much of, like, verticality near the top as possible. I might regret pushing that stair there, but that's fine. So, I want to have, like, a long bit, right? And this long bit kind of needs to go hanging off. They need to have a way to push it up. I don't know if I can really do that from here. How long does this bit need to be? Oh, yeah. Fair enough. Yeah, sometimes it kills me. I'm like, oh, I want to play this game, but I also want to stream it, huh? And I want to stick to my streaming schedule. I mean, one thing that's nice about streaming is it kind of helps me, like, control my amount of time playing games, because I know, like, I obviously don't... Once I've started streaming these games, I don't want to play them off stream unless I'm, like, stuck on a puzzle. So I guess that's one thing that's nice about streaming games, huh? But if you don't stream that often, well, now it's like, ah, I won't get to play as much games. I mean, we'll see how it goes when I have a full-time job anyways. I might end up with a lot less time to stream. Huh, this is interesting. I guess I'm gonna need to kind of, like, put this over gradually. Because doing all the vertical at once isn't working. Yeah, Shrugs, what do you think your first stream's gonna be? Yeah, if it's too obscure, then yeah, maybe. I just thought for this, I'd just stream it anyways. I mean, if anything, like, even if no one's gonna watch, like, it's nice at least to be able to have a video of it, right? But yeah. No one played it yet, huh? Soko Chess White. Yeah, I'm guessing most people that are checking out puzzle games probably won't watch them, huh? Ah, so it's still relevant. Okay, yeah, where most people are going to play it. And then once a bunch of people have played it, then they'll probably watch it, huh? Whereas this game, people can't even play it all yet. Technically, it's still in beta, huh? Alright, let's see how much I can do with this. I wonder if I have to use the stairs in some sneaky way. Yeah, I can't, like, push things from down here. Oh, that's interesting. Look at this. I was wondering, yeah, so I could technically squeeze through that tiny gap, huh? Even though I think my character's, like, clipping part... Yeah, my character just clips right through the block. That's funny. Just go right through the block. So, you could technically do that. How am I ever going to push anything up here? This is rather an interesting one, isn't it? How am I ever going to push anything up? Well, if that makes geometrical sense. Not real. Well, I mean, it doesn't make physical sense, at least, huh? But I guess the way the stairs work is it only checks to see if the block here is obstructed or not, the one I'm standing at, and the one down here. So it just instantly goes between them diagonally. It doesn't seem to actually collide with whatever's above it. Which I guess makes sense, in a way. Yeah, how am I ever going to, get anything up? That's what's weird about this. Huh, I just realized something, actually. Yeah, someone said, I think people are talking about that in the Taiji Discord or something, huh? Elephant, eh? Like, I don't even know what kind of game that could be, just hearing the name, but I remember people were saying it's some kind of block pushing game. Speaking of block pushing, how am I going to do this? I actually got to, like, push things way up. How could I push things up? Maybe I need to use these stairs in some creative way. Oh, a language game. I was thinking, like, alphabet? It's a block pushing language game. Huh, which is funny. That basically sounds like Baba, huh? But I guess Baba's less of a language game, more of a programming game, though. I mean, it has some linguistics. Aleph. Yeah, that's why I was thinking that. Aleph, huh? It's elephant. I'm guessing you're controlling an elephant, not an ant, huh? So here's what I'm thinking with this puzzle. I think I want to actually have the stairs in the base row. And then, actually use the stairs to push things up from a different point. Yeah, you control the elephant. Yeah, I figured as much. So I can't let this fall. So whatever group I have needs to be suspended in the air. But hopefully what I can do is kind of... Huh, I wonder if I need some of these blocks for it to stand on. How many blocks am I going to need? And then a lot of new puzzle games came out recently? Yeah, that's exciting. I'm excited to try a lot of these out. So I have only 8 blocks. That's not promising. So what I'm thinking of isn't going to work at all. So I need to do something a little bit more creative. I can't suspend it off of here because there's just too much distance between here and the exit point. Ah, Thinkathon, where a lot of new puzzle games come out. That's cool. I should look at that to see if I can find any puzzle games that catch my eye. I've been honestly looking for more like Witness-like games. Stuff like Witness and Sensorium, and I'm assuming a couple others. It would be nice to see more games like that. I was like this kind of more open-worldy exploration / puzzle-solving games. Yeah, so I think now what I'm thinking I need to do actually is have like some kind of thing, keep some kind of object at the height I'm standing at, and then like shuffle it over basically bit by bit. Shuffle it over and shuffle it up. So if I had a 2 across, I might be able to like shuffle that over, kind of. Ah, and what's nice is, let's say I have like 2 blocks. Let's say I just have a block sitting here and then a 2 suspended above it. I think technically I can use these stairs to kind of get up, push it over 1 space, and then repeat the process. Move everything over by 1 space. Move the stairs over, move it up. I think that'll work, actually. That's pretty clever. Of course, I also need to be able to move it up, so I'm probably going to need an L. I think that's what I'm going to need. Let's see if that works. Yeah, I think I'm right on that. Let's find out. Soko Chess White and Konken Coast Pirates Solutions? That's certainly a name, isn't it? Wonder what kind of game that could be. Yeah, Soko Chess sounds pretty self-explanatory. If I had to guess, it's basically just like you can only push the chess pieces around in the way the chess pieces move. Either that or the chess pieces can push things around themselves, kind of like a bridge did. Alright, we're going to move you over there. And now we're going to push this. I guess I could just push that there a while. Alright, this is the shape I was thinking of. Now, I might need to do something a bit more clever than this. I don't want to shove my stair there because I can't push it over. I could spend 1 more block to get this over. Like, put it here, maybe? For a picture of a puzzle looks kind of appealing. It's interesting how you do that, huh? How it's like that. It's like sometimes even one picture can be enough to know whether you're going to like the game or not. Dang it, this isn't going to work. I should have really pushed one of these down ahead of time. Because I don't want that to stick. Okay, and before I do that, let's see if this idea worked. So let's say I could make this fall down right now. That gives me the ability to push it one space over. And from there, I think I could start messing with the stairs. No, I get to make sure the stairs don't stick to the block under it. That's a bit of an issue. So I need to put some extra space in between me and the block. So maybe I need a plus. It's on a grid and there's pause and play buttons. Oh, so it's maybe like you set some kind of thing up and then let it go. That's what it kind of sounds like. Pause and play. Yeah, it sounds like you might have to do like some kind of setup and then let it play out in a certain way that causes you to win. You know, there's this game called like Incredible Machine or something like. And then I had this one called Incredible Toon Machine. That was basically that. You set up a bunch of stuff and then you try to get some like desired result to happen. So I think what I actually want is this shape. I want a plus. Look at that beautiful plus. Now I want to move one of these down. Like here, I guess. So the idea with this plus is that I should be able to kind of move it around without actually sticking the stairs to it. I think I want to bring an extra one of these blocks down for good measure. In fact, maybe I should bring all 3. I want to see how having an extra block at top is going to help. Sure, we'll bring all of them. I might want this 3rd one. Because once I move the plus on, I can't really bring things down as easily. We're going to put you there. You're going to go on top of this. So now the idea is that I can kind of move things around like this. So I move you there. Now I want the stairs to do the next step. Ooh. How do I get the stairs down there? Oh, that's an issue. So that's why maybe I brought one of these extra blocks. You know, I could just move the stairs down ahead of time, but oh well. You go there. Now I should be able to bring these stairs down, I think. Oops. I did not realize about the fact that you can't actually... Oh, that's what the other 2 blocks are for, because I need to be able to push these stairs upwards. I can't do that the way they're set up. Okay, well how about we stick them sideways to this? Unfortunately, doing that now kind of screws me. Can I stick it to the other side, maybe? Yeah, I think I brought the stairs too far down. If they were on this row, that would have helped. Okay, so let's say I can only really drop the stairs off here. Then, how would I get them off the wall? Well, I could push it down, I could push it right, and then how do I get it back up? I mean, maybe I don't need to right now. In fact, this thing is already positioned perfectly horizontally. So actually all I need now is to be able to push the thing up. So, let's see how that works. That's funny, I didn't realize that. I actually had that part done. So at this point, what I'm just lacking is the way to push these things down. Let's try putting one there. So I actually don't need this side anymore. Okay, we'll push you there. From there, I think I can scoot this up like this. Huh. Did I ever use this extra block for anything? Am I going to? What am I going to use this extra block for? Okay, now... Oh, right, I can't drop this. Maybe that's what the extra block's for. But I've stuck to it. Now I need a way to push it off. Or, like, stick something to it and pull it off. Oh, boy. Didn't think about that. That's a bit of an issue. What do I do now? Because it's actually on the wrong level. I need to be able to push it down. That was a cool plan. How would I ever push this down? The way it is. So I don't think that top bit was also unnecessary. I probably only needed this L, maybe. Well, no, the top bit needs to stick onto it. the bit. I started to talk like a British person. This jobby and that jobby. Alright, the top bit needs to be there. Now, how do I push it down from here? I need some way to, like, get onto this level. Yeah, where am I going to do that at? Get on this level, like, have it, and then have a part I can push downwards. Maybe if it was sticking here? I could, like, step on here, hit the stairs, step on this block, and then push downwards, like, from here. If you remember that finale area, the stair being lower elevation than the actual finale you're supposed to get to. Huh, I wonder which one that... Oh, yeah, I see what you're saying. Yeah, the colors were just weird. I think like the world map seems to have some kind of lighting thing going on that makes the graphics look a bit weird. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Yeah, it's not lower elevation, it's actually the same. Yeah, so I was basically measuring it with the blocks. Okay, so plan B. Let's execute plan B. This. Get out of my way, please. You down there, I guess. Don't want to trap these stairs, but whatever. Yeah, I'd rather not put these stairs anywhere else. This shape. Will this accomplish what I need, I wonder? So... let's see if I can get a block off on its own first. That might be a little tricky now. Well, at least I can move this, like, weird... what is this? I guess an F pentomino? What's the difference? What is an F and then a flipped F? What's the flipped F called, I wonder, if this is called F pentomino? A V or something? No, that doesn't sound right. I think a V is, 5 going like that. Yeah, what do you call this thing? I don't know which flip of the F is the F and which one isn't. Okay, this seems good so far. They don't have... oh, they don't have separate names for the flip versions. Oh, interesting. I didn't know that. I guess that makes sense. You start to run out of letters pretty quickly, huh? Because, yeah, you have a pentomino T, then you have a pentomino big T. I wonder what you call the, like, the T that's symmetrical and the T that isn't. I actually don't know what the difference is. I don't know my pentomino names. You know, it's funny, I feel like I should because of, oh, looks like someone's playing Ark Survival Evolved. I wonder if that shows up on stream. Probably. I have that game on, I forget what. Yeah, what do I do now? Either way, I'm going to need to push a block down because I'm definitely not using the stairs. It's not like I can push the stairs up. Well, what side do I want this on anyways? Do I want it on this side maybe? Yeah. The Tetrominoes do. Yeah, there's S and Z. And there's L and J, huh? I think those are the only ones that have flipped versions, from what I remember. Okay, this will allow me to move it one over. No, not quite. Oh, that's bad. Don't do it that way, that's for sure. Where do you want to bring this block down? It's another case where I probably should have blocked it. Yeah. Oh yeah, you like Tetris, huh? So you're saying you're a Tetris player, huh? Like, do you do like competitive Tetris stuff? Do you just like try to go for high scores? Do you do Tetris Effect? Or do you just play Tetris since you were a kid? Yeah. Alright, let's move the chonker out of the way. Get out of the way, please. I need to get more blocks. I guess you can go up there. The stairs can go here, maybe? I don't really know. Either way, I'm not just straight up pushing them, so... We have this block. I'm going to bring a spare one. I don't know what this last one's going to be used for, but I think I could bring it down later. I think the last one actually sticks to the stairs. Right, you're going to go there again. You go there, there. Maybe using this one to move this. Okay, we have it aligned. Now I need to get the stairs. You go there. Does this stick like that? No, it doesn't. Interesting. So this is really the only block that like sticks on only 3 sides. I didn't really think about that. It doesn't stick from the from the tiny side. Play test would take like less than a year, eh? Oh, okay. So pretty bad at it. Well, better than me, huh? I picked up Tetris like every now and then. That's it. Modern Tetris. Okay. Yeah, like Tetris Effect and stuff like that. I know that one's really popular. Now I need to push it up. How was I gonna do that again? Put this here. Like this, I guess will work. Like I think that is where I wanted it. You can even push it up more than 2. I gotta love when this happens. I need to turn off Steam notifications when streaming. So it does appear when it's that thing where if you're a PC gamer, you gotta mess with the settings, reboot the game, and see if it worked. Like that's what constantly happens, huh? Tetrio. Oh, I didn't know there was an IO of Tetris. That's cool. Tetrio, eh? The IO. I remember the IO Golden Age, and everyone was playing those. This might work. I probably should have stuck. Now I'm thinking that I probably should have stuck it to the other side. Whoops. Well, maybe it'll work anyways. If I use both. Despite and with IO, it's still a good game. Despite it, what, you weren't a fan of all those IO games that popped up at schools and stuff everywhere? All right, this will work. Give me that, please. And there we go. Cool. I like that puzzle. What a cool one. And you just beat 4D. Good job, Carl. Man, does your version still have the thing where like the wind gets to the point where you can't even see anything? I'm just like, really? When I see that part happen. You used to be, now you're not, eh? And if I remember when everyone was playing those IO games like Slither IO, there was often people playing Slither IO in class. Yeah, but that was the easy part. Yeah, I kind of agree with that, but it's still like, really? When you see that part in 4D, huh? The wind just blocks your view. I remember the snowballs being the most annoying. I'm like, ugh. Anything we have to rely on some, like, small moving object to do something. Like either the Oshiro jumps or the snowball jumps. Those to me were some of the worst. Used to be a fan of those games until you played Bob and other games like that. Interesting. Yeah, like those IO games can be real time wasters, huh? Like I had fun for them a little bit, but I mean, you're getting bored of it eventually. It's pretty much the same thing. Tetrio isn't like the typical low effort IO game. Interesting. Alright, so that's that puzzle done. That was cool. So that's the fixed version. Oh, wait a second. Were there always, wait, let me see this again. Okay, I can hit escape in this game. Were there always these markers? No. Oh, I see. It's because there's a check mark. I'm like, were there always these markers here? That's cool. Maybe I should see how Tetrio actually. You know what I think would be a fun Tetris thing? Like a Tetris game that has like pentominoes or maybe even hexominoes. Well, it's like other shapes besides just Tetris pieces. I mean, I don't know. Maybe the like repetitiveness of having all the Tetris pieces makes it more fun, but I feel like it just can get repetitive. Like, you know, it'd be interesting to see a few more other shapes now and then to kind of like throw a kink in the works. Gistris then, eh? JS-tris? What is that? Like JavaScript-tris? You're not sure if you're a fan of the 5D gimmick that's introduced in the second room. Wow, I can't remember 5D. Was that like the invisible crap? 5D gimmick. What was... I wonder what that was. It's been so long since I played D-sides, I don't even remember. But I do remember a few new gimmicks. I haven't even know if I tried this puzzle seriously. Yeah, invisible ground, yep. Okay, I remember that. It's not so... I don't think it's so bad, though. I thought 5D was pretty fun, but... Funny enough, I gave up on one room in 5D. There was this one room that, like, involved a bunch of, like... wall bounces and flinging stuff. And, like, it was like just a huge vertical room. You'll probably know when you see it. I ended up giving up on that because there's just one jump I just could not figure out how to do. Eventually, I figured out what I was doing wrong. Came back later. But yeah, I gave up on one point on 5D. JS Triss is another Tetris game. It's customizable. Oh, that's cool. Salvage. We need to salvage the X. I wonder why they, it's another one of these puzzles where they, kind of made this part not water for some reason. I wonder why. I mean, this is obviously going down here is a lose state. Maybe it's just because they didn't want the thing where you fall into the water. Like where you could push a thing and fall in the water. Is that the reason? Because you could still do that. And still in the puzzles. I don't know what the purpose of that ground area is. But either way, yeah. I should basically just treat this as water, I think. Falling in there is just death. So don't fall in. What I want to do is push a bunch of things in and then kind of push it sideways. Huh, I get very little room to move here. If I'm going to reach, like, all the way over here. That is so far. Why is it so far away? I just realized I don't even have very many blocks either. I only have 5 blocks and 2 pillars. Am I going to have to make a boat? Is it finally time to make a boat? I haven't gotten to make a boat yet. Well, it's not an arrows puzzle, sadly, so you can't make a boat. I don't think I could drive it, even if I could make a boat. Or can I? There's no way that's how it works, right? Alright, I'm curious. I need to see this. There's no way this is how it works. I assume. But if it is, that'd be hilarious. I mean, I'm just kind of thinking there has to be some way to kind of drive yourself around, right? Can I make a boat you can actually sail around? I need to get the pillar. That's going to be a bit annoying. Alright, how am I going to get the pillar over there? It's going to be an annoyance. Dang it. You couldn't cube anymore, so oh, you broke your arm. Yeah, I remember doing that in 5th grade. Yeah, you couldn't cube anymore, so Tess just... Yeah, that's a bummer, huh? And you couldn't do your favorite hobby because... broken arms. Interesting. What is that, Carl? Alright, let's see if I can get this moved over. Dang it, I can't test my theory now. Or can I? I want to test something. No, that's not how it works. Okay. I thought for a second it would push this, which would push the pillar, because I'm technically not pushing the shape that I'm standing on. They would actually move. That's not how it works. Oh, I've played it, eh? What is it, like some kind of a one-handed game? I mean... yeah, you pressed enter too early. Yeah, that sucks. Newton's third law. I mean, I wonder if it's like some kind of... Because, I mean, what would you... with a broken arm, yeah, it would have to be a game that you generally could play with one hand. And, like, puzzle games, I guess, can fit that pretty well. Probably not something first person, because you couldn't use a mouse and a keyboard. Not easily. Okay, huh. What is the plan here? I thought I'd be able to make a boat, but it seems like the game's too smart for that. Like, it realizes if you're pushing a thing that's pushing the thing you're standing on, it won't move. Darn it. Here I thought that was gonna work. Oh. You got your caster moving, you were able to start cubing again. Nice. Yeah. So now you're still cubing. Huh, I'd be interested to see what fast cubing looks like, huh? Wow, what? How does this make any sense at all? I can't fall down here. But how am I ever gonna, like... It seems like I can't push any group that pushes the group I'm standing on. Huh, there's something really weird about the mechanics of these pillars that are gonna be involved here. I can't technically push the group that I'm standing on. I can't push a block that pushes the group I'm standing on. At least that's not what it looked like. That didn't work. Let me try it again, though. I'm curious about something. Ah, crap. There's like extra things here, so I can't test that. Dang it. It's not going to let me test it. Ah, oh well. I'll try a different one for now, because there's something I'm not getting about that. But I know we have a whole new area unlocked that I haven't even looked at. This one! It's time for the traps. That's funny. That's what R does on the big map. Just takes you back to your... Yeah. I mean, I guess this kind of streams can be good, huh? I don't know if I really have time for those. My schedule, but yeah. Just a chatting stream, because those can be nice because, for one, you're not going to at least be spoiling something, huh? Yeah, I think a QB stream would be fun. Alright, we got the traps. Let's see if I can deal with those. Yeah, basically shock stitching stream of cubing, huh? I have a lot of stream ideas. Who, me? Or Shrugs, yeah, Shrugs has got a lot of stream ideas. Yeah, just chatting stream, huh? I mean, yeah, having a lot of ideas I think is good. Okay, yeah, so this is weird. It won't let me through. And that's because as soon as this point passes, it will pop that up. So what I really don't want is I don't want a bottom edge anywhere in the shape, except at the very bottom, maybe. I don't want a bottom edge that goes to a top edge of a shape. I think that's what I want to try to avoid here. But can I actually fill both of these? Oh, I guess I can. I can make this. This is kind of funny. Lock that into place. Ah, crap. This is going to stick if I try to lock it in, though. Well, I should have joined these two first, maybe. So we're going to join the two C's, if I can. And then we're going to lock it into place. It's like a little mouth closing. Clunk. Lock it in. And then we go. That's a funny concept. I like that. Okay. Here we have a road that we need to pave. Oh, well, this is interesting. So it's not gonna... These things aren't gonna lift me up. So I have to, like, push something off of it to be able to... Well, I mean, what's the point of that? Because... Okay, so maybe I need to, like, reach some blocks on top of them and then retract them. I guess that makes sense. Yeah, that's the only thing I see making sense here. And then I'm still gotta fill in two spots, too. So I'm probably gonna want some kind of thing that has, like, two prongs sticking out. That are at this spacing of 3 blocks between. And then I should be able to pull it in and retract it at will. So let's see if I can make that U a while. It's like this kind of thing. And then you go there. And now we have this here. Yeah, C shapes are really nice in this game, huh? Because you can kind of just do whatever you want with them. Maybe this is fine. Why won't you move? Oh, crap, there's water there, isn't there? Whoops. It's fine. Over there for now. Not sure what to do with those yet. I would just make a handle on it. Where do I want the handle to be? I don't know. There, I guess. Let's put it wherever I want. So I have this little this little pincher thing. Problem is I can't actually retract this. That's not quite gonna work. Yeah, I can't actually retract it. I would need like 2 more blocks. Man, that's pretty far to reach. I think it could have been more optimal with my block use. Yeah, what kind of shape is gonna allow me to do this? Interesting. Maybe it can't all be one group. Or maybe I need to like do this in several steps. At the very least, I need to have something that reaches up to this point, and then I could maybe pull off in some way. I need to be able to like pull it to the right. So probably a block here, a block above it. So like, oh right, I can't point with my cursor in this game. I should be able to pull it down and right. The only way that's going to happen is to have like a hook. 1, 2, 3. And then 6, 7 more? How many blocks do I have anyways? 9. I think that's too many. Yeah, I'm not going to be able to reach up there. Maybe I'm thinking of it the wrong way then. No, I definitely have to. I can't just step on it myself. I could try to like push blocks onto it, I guess, but that's not going to happen. All the blocks are at the wrong height anyways. Maybe I should try to make something with a 3 wide. That would actually be a good plan, right? Something with like 3 things like this, I would be able to just bridge one of those gaps completely. And then if I could somehow bridge the other one, then it'd be good. Of course, the sheer number of blocks I need is not really particularly good. 1, 2, 3. Yeah, that'd be 1 short. It's almost enough. If I wanted to make like 3 here. Let's see if I can just show you what I'm thinking of. So like this. It'd be nice to kind of like have one of these things. You know, maybe I can get away with a 2 actually. Maybe I don't need 3 after all. Maybe I only need 2. That might do it. So we're gonna have this. Then we're gonna have 1, 2, 3, 4, I think, sideways, or maybe 3. I guess I can push that up there. It's fine. All right, this entire thing. Well, I kind of go on top of this. And then I have 4 more blocks, which I should be able to use to make a nice little handle for myself. There we go. Wow, look at that wiggly one. There we go. With 2 blocks, I can definitely pop that out. But I needed to do... I couldn't do that now. I need to do the bottom side first, because it's going to be stuck up there. I think that's going to work, though. Make a little handle. Alright, let's do the bottom side first, if I can. And get back. Uh-oh. Okay, maybe I need to reshape this slightly. Even then, it's still going to leave 1 space unoccupied. Huh. That's not going to work. Go in, go in. Nope, jump it. You can do it. Jump, jump, jump. Nope. This person's scared about jumping. 5D is mostly about precision. You're all for it, eh? I remember there being like a decent amount of like somewhat puzzling, but yeah. Especially, remember those red bubbles? There was definitely a lot of precision sections with those. Thankfully, there's not too many like annoying jump off this moving thing puzzles from what I remember. It's mostly either, yeah, there's boost block puzzles or precision sections with the bubbles and the boost blocks. Yeah, I remember liking 5D generally. I thought that was a good map. Wow, what is the plan here? Maybe I'd have 2, maybe I have separate groups then, because I don't think I'm putting this all together. Could have 1 4 across, which takes care of the bottom section. It would have been a cool plan to do it the other way, but I don't think it's going to work. Okay, with 1 extra block, I can get this to work. And what about the top section? Ah, this might be it. Because I thought I would want to do it with all 1 section. What's the minimum size thing I could actually... up there. Yeah, don't have enough. 4 is definitely not going to be enough. It's so close, but it's 1 block short of being enough. What do I do with that top part? If I had 5, maybe. But seriously, is I can do this. Kind of. Oh no, that doesn't work either. Huh. I'm gonna do it with this pot. As long as it's not lower than a 3F window, Oh, 3 frames? Ugh. Yeah, I don't think it's been any frame perfect stuff, but there's certainly been some small windows that were very frustrating to deal with. Those are mostly in 9D, I think, and like other things like that. Or some insanely small windows. I don't remember too many insanely small windows in 5D, though. There was one that felt small, but it's only because I was doing it wrong. Yeah, that bubble sections aren't too bad. It's just a lot of memorizing and like you have to execute so many things in a row, huh? What's gonna be difficult about it? Yeah, how's this gonna work? I don't get this last part's gonna... Actually, you know what? Maybe I could have... If I had 5 blocks, that would have worked. If I have 5 blocks, I can just bridge that gap. I don't really see how it's gonna work with 4, though. With 5 blocks, I could just straight up bridge. So I prefer to do. But that would mean that I only have 4 blocks to deal with this bottom section. Which I think I already determined isn't enough. This thing come up with some wizardry. Yeah, how would 4 blocks ever be enough? It's like, yeah, it's a sink. If it doesn't sink, if it didn't sink there, then that would be great. If I could do like a 4 across and then push it down. So there's gotta be a way to use 4 on one of these, right? I have 9. There's gotta be a way to use 4 for just one of these sections. I don't see how it's gonna work for the top part. I can't get it over far enough. It's gonna require 3 blocks just to even get over to the part with the orange. Can I bypass it somehow? I could use 5 blocks to just bypass the thing entirely. This seems super likely to be a solution, though. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Wait a minute, what's... Ah, that doesn't work. I can't push it far enough across. I'm just thinking of stupid solutions now. One thing you've noticed is that you look forward to your physics classes much more than math or computer science. Interesting. I mean, I had a great physics teacher, so I hope you have a good teacher too. Yeah, like, it's really cool, or, yeah. That could be what's annoying about math, how it's the repetitiveness of it, where it's like, oh, to memorize this, you've got to repeat it 1 billion times. Which isn't necessarily true. Or just sometimes the tedium of doing algebraic calculations and stuff. I mean, I love math, it's interesting, but yeah, college and high school math can be quite tedious. But yeah, I guess you have a cool physics class, huh? Yeah, we had a lot of great demos and stuff. Like there was a lot of thing where the teacher's like, oh, predict what's going to happen. And then often we'll be quite surprised by what we see. It's like, what? Those mind-blowing experiences were always cool. Boy, I don't know. I wonder if I have another puzzle I can try here. I can. Cool. That's good. Yeah, I'm glad you're enjoying it. Physics is pretty fun. I was kind of bummed that I didn't do physics in high school. But my high school wasn't really super organized with, like, people's credits and stuff, so I ended up not being able to get my physics AP in. So I had to do it in college. But I honestly, maybe that was for the best, because my college physics teacher was actually really awesome. What am I going to do with this? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 7 blocks, and that's it. It's not much to work with. And I don't want to trap myself by going over here either. Unless I just build myself an escape. It does say escape plan, right? Is that what this was called? This is paving. Yeah, escape plan. So I think that is what it's supposed to do. I think it's supposed to go in here and then escape. That will require at least 4 blocks, I think. Which leaves me with only 3 to get to the end. That doesn't really make much sense. Can't move those stairs. Huh. And I'm assuming there's no way to, like, elevate yourself with these trap blocks that I'm not thinking of. Because the trap blocks only trigger when their tops are empty. So there's no way to, like, lift yourself or a block up. Let's see what you say. I don't know what the US system is, but in Germany we choose 2 advanced courses. Oh. Yeah, basically the way it worked in my school was that you just chose however many AP classes you could actually have in room in your schedule for. But unfortunately my school was annoying and scheduled stuff leaving like small gaps where I couldn't fit one in. Oh, hi Kazuala. How are you doing today? Long time no see. No, we're talking about Carl's, we're talking about physics class. Seems like Carl has a really good physics teacher, and I was talking about mine was awesome too, yeah. But I kind of wish I had taken AP physics, but unfortunately my school didn't let me. But oh well, at least my college physics was actually really fun. Despite the class being extremely hard, at least it seems like it must have been hard for the students because like the average was extremely low in the class. I'm like, what the heck? The teacher's great. Why is everyone struggling so much? Maybe there must have been like a lot of more or less math-focused people in the class. It's the only reason I can think of as to why the grades were so low. Like, there was so much extra credit, too. Like, was the material really that hard? But for some reason, there were a lot of low grades in that class. You choose your GSCE's TMR. I'm not sure what you mean by that. But yeah, in the US, I mean, it might be different from state to state, but yeah, ours just had, like, however many AP classes you could fit in. And then, of course, if you wanted college credit, you had to take the AP test. Oh, tomorrow, right. Oh, you're choosing, what are, so GSCEs, or GCSEs? So what is that? What does that stand for? You thought you see shrugs, eh? Yeah, so this is weird, right? So I could pop these things up. It feels like I need 4 blocks to escape. Yeah, I wonder what GCSEs are. Oh, you don't know what they stand for? Are they like classes? Are you choosing classes for like college or high school? So even if I had 4 blocks to get out of here, what am I going to do with the rest? I've got to be able to get 5 blocks to get across. It's like an apparent impossibility again. We have another puzzle with like an apparent impossibility. That obviously is possible. So it seems like you're going to need at least 5 blocks because this is the only point that I can raise myself up to this point, right? Oh, the thing you choose in year 9 for year 10. Okay. Year 10. So I guess in the US that would be... Year 10. That would be... 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6... That would be senior year for us, I guess. Yeah, choosing courses. So I guess for in the US that would be senior year, so the last year of high school. I don't know how they do it in other places, if how many years of non-college education you get. Yeah, interesting. That's cool. You choose those tomorrow, eh? What kind of subjects are you interested in? Do you like math, physics, science? Or are you more into, like, writing, history? What kind of stuff do you like? How am I ever going to get this to work? What? I would need some way to get across. Oh, here's an idea. Wait a second. Let's say I have some kind of bridge that completely bypasses this orange thing here. So I bypass those, touch the 4 over there, come out through here, and then sink it. Is that gonna work? It might, actually. Yeah. It's 12 years? Maybe counting kindergarten. Oh, yeah, maybe it is 12 years. Yeah, maybe I'm wrong, because if I remember, yeah, you have 1st through 5th grade, which is elementary, then 6th through 8th grade is middle. Yeah, so I guess it is 12, huh? So year 10 would actually be sophomore year, I just counted wrong. Yeah, it is 12 years, yeah. Ones you're choosing are combined science. Ah, so like general science, maybe computer science, okay, yeah. Computer science, that's a good one. Music, art, design and technology. I wonder what that is. Spanish. Okay, cool. You're gonna study Spanish? That's nice. Music, huh? Do you sing? Do you play piano? Yeah, I'm curious what design and technology is. Like, architecting stuff, I wonder? Drums! Oh, nice. Ah, crap, I don't want blocks. Do I really not have enough blocks to bridge that? Doesn't make any sense. Ah. Grade 4, eh? Not sure what that means, but that's interesting. How do I get over there? Dang it, here I was so sure I had the answer. And no, there's not enough blocks to actually bridge yourself over to this wall. Well, so much for that plan. Okay, so what else am I supposed to do? Yep. I mean, yeah, I don't know how the terms work and stuff, but hey. That's interesting you play the drums, and you also like computer science, huh? I found that sometimes computers, like math and music, will kind of go together. I mean, music is very mathematical in a lot of ways. Laughing at me. Oh, okay, so that's what it means. It's like, yeah, I think we had something similar to that in my school too. It's like, I think it was just like beginner, intermediate, and advanced. They didn't really have too many gradations beyond that. Yeah, related to drums. That's what I figured, but I'm like, I don't know what that means, but sure. You can play 150 BPM to 16th notes. So let's see, 150 BPM. That's about... Yeah, what would 150 be? Something like that? Something like that speed, huh? This reminds you of SJ. Yeah, 4 notes per beat, so it'd be like... That sounds like 120? Really? You think that's 2 beats to a second when I was clapping? Alright, I'm looking it up. Screw it. Let's see if I was right. Yeah, maybe I was a little slow. That's probably like 140, huh? That was definitely 150. It's like that kind of speed. Ooh, yeah, I can imagine it'd be pretty hard to stay accurate with using drumsticks at that speed, huh? That's pretty awesome. Well, that was fun trying to figure this out. Unfortunately, rhythms aren't going to help me solve this puzzle, so... I might have to come back to it. If only. You know, what would be interesting if there's a puzzle game where you use rhythm to solve it? A rhythm puzzler? I wonder if such a thing exists. Play a rhythm game? I mean, I actually probably will play a rhythm game on stream. I kind of want to show off Rhythm Heaven at some point. And there's this other rhythm game I think called Melatonin that I want to check out. I do love rhythm games. A Dance of Fire and Ice. Yeah, you're right. That is kind of a rhythm puzzle game, isn't it? In a sense. Yeah, maybe I should add that to my wish list. Adify. Okay, you guys are giving me a lot of good suggestions. Dance of Fire and Ice and Adify. I'll see if I can add those to my wish list. I really could use a few more rhythm games. Well, I'm a bit stumped on this part. There's not very many puzzles here. Oh, Adify, A Dance of Fire and Ice. That makes sense, yeah. I totally missed that. Not puzzle at all? Yeah, I don't know what a rhythm puzzle game would look like. I thought there was like a thing where like you have to figure out how to do a certain turn, right? But maybe that's not really count everybody when class has a puzzle. Alright, so I have to be able to solve one of these two. These puzzles are getting pretty difficult. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. I can make like a thing with a hook that can reach that and then go down. I feel like I want to start from the top here. Like somehow get something on top of that block up top, scrape it downwards. But still, how am I going to fill in both of those blanks? That's what doesn't really make sense right now. Pushing blocks. I have to be able to fill in both of those blanks somehow. And one of them I have to do with like 4 blocks. Maybe I should like sink some in the water. I'm starting to think that's what I should do. Different music sheets that get combined together that make music you have to play. Oh. Because I think I'd played something similar to A Dance of Fire and Ice, where it's like you kind of go along this path, and the way the path turns and everything kind of determines the rhythm you have to play. Yeah, maybe I should play that on stream, huh? Might be fun. Okay, so what's interesting is that I can... Oh yeah, look. So I think there is some kind of Oh. You're saying that a different kind of... Oh, like a puzzle game. Like, what would a rhythm puzzler look like? Yeah. Different music sheets you can combine together to make a music you have to play. Oh, like, you have to figure out in what combination will get you, like, the right rhythm or something. Yeah. Looks like Cosmo was talking about, like, yeah, like a potential, what would a rhythm puzzler look like, huh? So it's interesting, yes, I can use 5 blocks here. Yeah, that's what I was thinking of. I think I played, like, a Dance of Fire and Ice demo or something. I don't think I played the full game. I think there was some kind of, like, flash demo or something. That basically was like that, right? Where, yeah, the way it turns to determine the rhythm, like you're going along this winding path. Now I have 4 blocks. Which isn't going to be enough. I already determined that. Right? Like, pushing this off isn't going to help me at all. But I mean, yeah, I didn't. The one I played wasn't very long, so I think it was just some kind of demo. We're gonna have a lot. I'm starting to get to the stumpers now. So that's not gonna work. Ah, for the mods. Yeah, rhythm games always do have an awesome modding community, huh? Yeah, I could play an easy demo. I think that's what I did. Mostly I look at stuff, yeah, I just look for stuff on Steam. I can use a 5th block to get that there. Or I just feel like I need to retract it. You know what's interesting is I can pretty easily scrape something down here and then retract it. But of course I still need something to fill in this block, so maybe I feel like it's still not going to be 1 region. I feel like it's going to be 2 for sure. Too bad the white blocks don't stick to the trap blocks. It's not the way it works. It almost feels like 5 is guaranteed down here. Because what's the minimum I would need to be able to bridge this gap? And actually have it stay in the air. Well, I guess I could get away with 4, kind of. I guess I could do something like this. Get this piece. Go there, right? Whoops, that's not right. Yeah, we'll see how this goes. Yeah, there's this awesome rhythm game series called Rhythm Heaven that I wanted to play sometime, maybe just for fun. And just because of how wacky it is. It's certainly something. It's Nintendo, but I don't think Nintendo, like, strikes stuff on Twitch anymore, do they? Hope not. So there's this problem. Now, if I could just pop one of these up, that'd be great. Real civil engineer. Yeah, wasn't he the guy that played, like, mini motorways and other stuff like that? I assume he was a real, Yeah, you said that before, huh? Here comes the nonlinear part of 5D. Yep, the nonlinear part was gonna show up eventually, wasn't it? That's 5D. That's chapter 5 for you, huh? Yeah, you weren't there at the time, but yeah, Shrug said the same thing. The real civil engineer would probably be like, a game about architecture. Great minds think alike, true. I got big brains in the chat, huh? Okay. You know what's interesting about this is... No, I was going to say I could have used a 3 across, but that wouldn't have worked. It wouldn't have stuck. But this will stay. Of course, I doubt I'm going to be able to do much with the remaining 3. Actually, I've got an idea. Maybe it's not about pushing things on it. Maybe it's just about walking onto it. Yep. In this puzzle, you construct a simple bridge. Or so it seems simple, but it's not so simple, huh? So here's an idea, actually. See, the problem is I think I'm just focusing on the wrong approach. I mean, that's how a lot goes with a lot of these puzzle games, right? That's often makes it an interesting puzzle game, is there's multiple ways to approach a situation. Check that out. I can also just raise the blocks by standing on them. Maybe that's better than what I was doing before? Of course, actually, it would be better if I could somehow get something over here now. Maybe that's not the best one to do that in. Maybe I should try to do it on the top one instead. Yep. All about construction. Of course, I don't know. And anyone that loves like pentominoes or like Tetris shapes will probably like this game too, because it is pretty satisfying to see like the shape kind of click together in your head. Sometimes you have to make several safe shapes. Sometimes you just have to make one big one. So given that, I can kind of do this. I think this is actually worse than what I did, though. It could be hard to say. One, two, three. Yeah, maybe this actually isn't better. But it's something that's different, at least, right? Going over here and doing this on my own. I can't, like... I have to leave 2 spaces here. One to go on and one to exit. Hey, you see it. Nice. I certainly don't. You know what's interesting? I think this game does have some kind of season cycle. Because, I don't know if you noticed, but there was basically like a sunset at some point. Yes, I've got it. And then you realize there's that one thing you didn't think of, huh? That always sucks. Oh, that's certainly happened to me before. Oh, on my stream, yeah. Because yeah, you said I would do it. I thought I was going to say you were doing that, huh? Yep, that happened on my streams too. Yeah, speaking of which, I'm almost done with Baba now. I'm pretty close. I've got, I think, what, 4 puzzles left? Carl, if the gameplay is 5D is going to be terrible, it won't be a bad experience. Because it's impossible with this music. Oh, yeah, the 5D music, that jazz. It's basically like jazz, huh? I'm using too many blocks. So I could have made this shape instead. That'd be slightly more optimal. But I don't think it helps me yet. Yep. Yeah, I did it. I did Flight Academy 2. It was hard. It was definitely not what I expected from that game, that's for sure. But yep, I did it. Unfortunately, still didn't solve 3. 4 or 5, yeah, because you said 1 might not be a puzzle, much of a puzzle anyways. Yeah, you know how it is. I usually leave like the conclusion part to the end. I don't know which part I'm going to be saving blocks on. Now I'm going to use those 2 up there, which is bad. How often do I play The Witness? I don't really play it anymore because I've got other puzzle games that I kind of focus on. I might come back to it every now and then, though. Yeah, I'm not really playing it right now because I just wanted to kind of get some of it out of my system. I might play it on my own. We'll see, unless there's a lot of people that ask for The Witness. Dang it, you darn block. I do not get this one. But I don't know if I get the other one anymore. Like this one. Wow, what kind of cleverness do you need with this? I saw Steel, but I definitely do not see this one. Yeah, because you usually watch Witness streams, huh? Games you stream. Yeah. I think at Kazuela, I think I played I did some expert double mode runs recently. I think that's why it's probably on there. Yeah, I did some expert double randomizer runs. It went decently well, but I wanted to take a break to try out new puzzle games because I've already done plenty of random runs. I might do some more runs on my own time. Trying to think of something clever now. I wonder if some way like I can like getting myself over here doesn't seem good. I really would want to leave myself an escape route. Yeah, I don't remember you. I think Kazuwala, you've been in a lot of the Witness randomizer streams, right? If you fit to it, you should definitely watch some more of those speedruns. Yeah. Can you say an idea? Sure. Oh yeah, you've been to some of them. Yeah, you've been to some of the streams. Cause I think I see you in a lot of rando streams. I definitely recognize your name. Yeah, I thought about that, right? See, check this out. So, kind of like this. See, the problem is, how am I ever going to get up now, right? Because these things never, as far as I can tell, will never lift you up. The only way I have to lift myself up is this staircase. But now how am I going to get across? Because it feels like I need at least 5 blocks on this level to be able to even get there in the first place. So that's what's weird, right? This is why it seems so odd. So yeah, this is weird, huh? I'm at a lot of the hard puzzles. But as I said, I love hard puzzles. So I guess I'm not really complaining that much. If I just had... I have 7 blocks. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So I don't quite have enough blocks to get all the way to the wall and just leave that area completely untouched. Just a little bit short of that. And going around the top, it just seems to be even worse. It's going to be using even more blocks. How many do I need to solve? Well, I don't know if there is a next area. I mean, there might be some bonus areas. I actually wonder, yeah, is there any more next areas? Let me look. So here's my map. I don't really see any areas that are kind of closed off, besides like maybe this one over here. But I think it's just a bonus. Oh, and there's this area. I guess I never really finished these, I never really finished this area over here with the pluses. Yeah, so it's interesting, like, there's not really too much left, I don't think. So this is like the one of the, yeah, this and this are the really main areas. You remember how you found my Twitch, eh? Interesting. Man, I really want to figure this one out. I feel like it can't be that hard. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. But why? It's always one short. Can I use one of the bridge blocks to help me with that? So one thing that's curious is I can technically do something like this, right? Oh, Taiji? Oh. Music when I zoomed out on the map? I didn't even notice there was different ones. Yeah, Taiji. I was guessing that's probably how a lot of people would have found my channel anyways. Yeah. Taiji. That was a fun game. I really hope I can get a randomizer working for it at some point. If I could just bypass this stupid wall. Oh, but more muffled. Yeah. That is a cool effect, huh? Made it sound really cool. You know, something gives me somewhat of a plan, actually. What if I basically need to have a shape Yeah, except Baba. Yeah, it's interesting. So YouTube, honestly, I guess uploading this videos to YouTube is a good choice because people actually come and hang out on Twitch now, which is cool. So here's an idea, right? What if I actually need to basically use the white shape to keep everything compressed down? I just need to keep things like compressed down so I don't accidentally activate it. What if? So like I can go through here, nothing triggered because everything's still pressed down. Now I go back. And there we go. I could also use YouTube community posts to announce streams. Yeah, maybe. Maybe I should like put my stream schedule on my channel or something. I don't really have anything on my YouTube. But I mean, my streams are always the same times anyways. Okay, interesting. That's good to know, that's good to know, Shrugs. Maybe I should do that before each stream, huh? I don't know if I don't necessarily want to spam people that have subscribed to me, but... That's interesting, huh? Maybe like a weekly thing, right? Maybe every week I'll announce, like, what am I going to be playing this week? So... Oh, you meant the level strat. Okay, cool. But yeah, maybe what I could do is, like, once a week I can send out a community post. I don't know if it's going to ping people or not. I just don't want to harass people to subscribe to me. Yeah, this level strat, huh? That was cool, huh? So basically, it wasn't about building a bridge to get around it. It was just keeping everything pressed down. Interesting. So you were thinking that too. Was that what you were meaning the first time? Because I must have just misunderstood you. Yeah, that was cool. Oh, I guess that's all the levels here? Out of that, I just have to complete this one. I still don't have any luck with this. I don't know if staring at it at this point is going to give me any help. Because this time I do want to keep them, Yeah, the name is familiar because of the witness randomizer, huh? A good old witness randomizer. I didn't even think it would get very popular. I just kind of made it off just on a whim. I can use a certain number of blocks to kind of... Okay, it only does if they have all notification and have personalized notifications. Okay. Gotcha. Yeah. Oh yeah, you hadn't played the Witness at the time, huh? So you're just like, what's this Taiji game? Yeah, it was basically something similar to the Witness. I don't think this is gonna help. That doesn't even allow me to get up there anyways. Nope, I don't think that helped me. Wow, I don't know. Well, I think I'm gonna ditch this area for now then. Too bad I don't quite have enough blocks to get across. I need a decent number. How many would I need, actually? Maybe just... No, maybe I am going to need all 5. There's a trophy over there I want. But that will require 100%ing any of these areas. Almost every single one of these areas has, like, a few random unsolved puzzles, as you could probably tell. What's funny, you know I want to check? I want to see if the dev patched out that alternate solution I found. Yeah. That's what could be fun in The Witness, huh? It's like the mystery, like, it just seems like the world just keeps going deeper and deeper, but obviously eventually we'll get to the end, huh? Let's see if the developer fixed that one, I think it was in, oh wait, right, it was in the arrows area. Where's Doc 2? Here we go. This is the one that the dev... He did fix it. Well, it's like that's like way different. What the heck? It's like a completely different puzzle. I wonder if it has the same solution. Like, this puzzle is way different from the one that I originally was. It's kind of like that in Hollow Knight. Yeah, that's what I love Hollow Knight. That's a great game. Yeah, you think you're at the end, but it just keeps going deeper and deeper, huh? That's always I always find that to be a thrilling experience. That's funny. This puzzle is completely different. Maybe the dev couldn't find an easy fix for the cheese I found. Whee! There I go. And it gets stuck at the wall. Yep. Yeah, and Baba is you too. That is fun, huh? Baba is you. I mean, at some point you want some kind of like apparent progression, right? Or it also you don't really have anything to go off of. Like, The Witness, you'll soon find, has kind of a sense of progression, as maybe you'll discover as you keep playing. Huh. Celeste. Yeah, Celeste, huh? A lot of those great games are like that, huh? I mean, I think that's something you generally want in a game, right? Like, you want a lot of content that if people want to have more content, they can, but if not, they don't have to like, get to the quote-unquote ending or whatever, or at least you get to a satisfying part of the game. Like, that way, also, you end up satisfying all sorts of players. Players that are hardcore, players that are just more casual. Okay, so what am I going to stick it to now? So the idea with this is, yeah, we have these force arrows that will force anything you put on them forward. And I can't move while something's moving either, so I have to keep that in mind. So somehow I have to, like, make a shape that's gonna, like, stick on something that's also gonna give me a spot to stick on. That's weird. Oh, you'll miss mechanics, huh? Yeah. Even playing the D-sides causes you a hard... Yeah, I'd say so. I'd say if you finished every single level in the main game, at that point, you're not really necessarily a hardcore player, but yeah, I mean, close enough. You're like a more, like, deep-in Celeste player. If you're someone that actually, like, plays a lot of the advanced levels and stuff, and you actually go out of your way to play difficult mods. Because obviously, yeah, the D-sides, like, a lot of people see the B-sides, they're already freaking out. They're like, whoa, this is impossible. I'm like, oh, you think that's hard? You haven't even seen the user maps. What can I stick on there? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. That's, you know what's funny is I almost have enough blocks to just make a giant line and just drop it down there. That would be stupid, but it almost works. You spend about 5 to 6 hours a day on Celeste? Like, on average? Dang, I didn't know you were so much into Celeste. That's awesome. It's a great game. Are you playing the Strawberry Jam pack right now? This almost works. That's hilarious that this almost works. It's like one block short of working. 191 berries, yeah. I forget. I think I have like console, so you can't do mods, huh? Yeah, I ended up giving up. I think I almost had 7B one time, then I ended up giving up on it. I think I have 199. I'm missing 7B, 8B, and 9. I'm missing 7B golden, 8B golden, 9B golden, and I think that's it. Yeah, I'm at 199 right now. Oh, 192. 6B golden was such a nightmare. UZC returned, he played an average of 4 hours a day in the last month. Wow. Ah, you're attempting 7A golden, I guess. Nice. Or is it 7A or 7B? I'm guessing 7A golden, huh? Yeah, that one took me a while. That's funny. So the stupid strategy almost works, but it doesn't quite. I'm just one block short of the stupid strategy working. Ah, okay. Usually like 10 to 30 minutes. Yeah, fair enough. Been about 30 hours? Oh, boy. Should not share stream. The witness would be a good idea for me. Why? Just because you'd find yourself getting frustrated, like getting stuck or whatever? Or is it just, it was like because of motion sickness? 30 hours. Wow, so a good 1/8 of your time was spent trying to... I mean, you should probably like go and practice certain rooms. I mean, you probably did that already, right? Yeah, like if you're spending that long on it, I'd recommend doing some practice on certain rooms, or maybe like watching some runs to see if there's a certain room you're getting stuck on, then see if there's a better way to do it. I don't remember any particular like precise moments in 7A except maybe like near the end. Yeah, you play in the short sessions, huh? I mean, I don't know. Streaming could be a way to get longer play times in if you find yourself not getting very far. It depends. I mean, yeah. I don't know if I never normally play puzzle games for 3 hours in a row without Twitch. Such as just being alone with your thoughts could be a really awkward experience. You have only 41 hours. Yeah, that's considered small. That's considered small, I guess, in Celeste terms, just because of how much insane amount of content that game has. What am I supposed to... How am I ever going to dock anything in this puzzle? I don't know. This is rather curious, though. Your live starting 8-hour goes for about 5 hours? Oh, okay. Maybe I should follow you then if you're playing Celeste. I generally only watch streams of games I play, so if you're playing a game that I'll play, I'll follow you. There you go. Yeah, starting 8 hours ago for about 5 hours. Yeah, not starting 5 hours ago for 8 hours, huh? Other way around. So yeah, Kazuwala stopped streaming right about the time that I started streaming. It's just kind of funny. But yeah, if you're playing, yeah. I see what you're saying. Yeah, if you mix them up. But yeah, if you're playing Celeste, Kazuwala, maybe I'll follow. Yeah, I dropped you a follow, so maybe I'll come and stop by one of your Celeste streams to cheer you on. You have 42 followers, more followers than me. I haven't been able to get above like 34 for a long time. I'm gonna have to start. I think I'm gonna have to start branching out and playing more games. I mean, it will be. I guess at some point I could also try to get good and get a bunch of setup, but I don't want to be like a super into it streamer. It would be nice to at least get Yeah, now you got 43 and 44. Yay! Hopefully I can get to 50 followers at the very least, so I can get like emotes and stuff like that. All right, how am I gonna do this? Yeah, you're right. That's just why I should do posts on YouTube. I could probably get more viewers from YouTube than just from people randomly clicking on my Twitch video. One every few days? Cool. Yeah, maybe I'll come and hang out when I'm doing something. How, oh, how? How, oh, how am I gonna do this? This puzzle just makes no sense to me. Do I have to make, like, something that's kind of, like, vertical? That would be insane. Something I can go underneath? What would the chances be? Probably not very high. But either way, there needs to be like a stuck point. Which right edge am I going to use to trap this thing? Definitely not the one that I need to be walking on to get to the end. So what right edge am I going to use? I could try to use the one that's closest to this side, right? You stream almost every day? Nice. You had to straight up guess what my Twitch was. Yeah, I didn't realize that so many people would. Yeah, I guess that's a good point. I didn't even post what my Twitch is, huh? I didn't even think about that. Ah, that's good to know. Hey, thanks for letting me know that. Yeah, I didn't really even think about that. Okay, so I think I want to use this right edge here, like the one that I'm facing right now, to stick something to. Of course, the problem with that is I've also got to have something that that'll stop me moving. Put a description of every video? Yeah. Yeah, I should, huh? That's gonna take some time, but I mean, it'll be worth it. We want to stop by for Twitch, huh? I didn't think that people from YouTube would actually watch Twitch too, but I guess it makes sense. Like people actually find trip streams to YouTube. I didn't really even think about that. How would I do this? I feel like I need more pillars. Every future video, yeah. Fair enough. Because I'm not really using the description for much, huh? Boy. I really don't see what I could stick anything to in this puzzle, right? I can't obstruct any of the spots where my exit is, so the only right edges I have to work with are the ones way back here, which obviously is not going to work. The one that's way to the left, which seems too far away. Yeah, no dumb strategy this time. And the right edges that are on the right of this Yui thing. That is debatable. Well, I mean, YouTube has streaming too, which is interesting, right? I know some people actually stream on YouTube, but it seems like Twitch is the more popular place for game streaming. Huh. What other right edges do I have to work with? Yeah, that's pretty much it, I think. So I think I need to work with these right edges here. Wow. I don't know how this makes so little sense. But it does. Do I need to like hook it all the way behind? There's no way that's gonna work, right? That's way too far away. There's no like blocks that I can't see. Not that I could tell. And then I'm hooking a group all the way behind it. That would be insane. And plus I don't have that many blocks anyways. I have 5. I have 9 blocks. Only 9 blocks to construct something that's going to catch me. You know, maybe this is the boat. I just realized that I never really did the boat. Like, I never went sailing away on the boat. What if this is the puzzle where I finally get to sail away? I'm sailing away. I guess it's not really, wouldn't be really be on a boat. It would be on the conveyor belt. Which, close enough. Yeah, that's what I need to do, huh? Of course, I also need to be able to have a block that I can push. So that's going to be a bit of an issue. So I have to have some kind of spot that's going to catch the block. But I also need, so this is what I'm thinking, right? Yeah, Discord, huh? Yeah, like I found myself using Discord way more than like Facebook. I just ended up ditching Facebook. It was getting to the point where it was just too much noise and nonsense. It's more of a messaging app? I don't know. I think Discord counts as social media. It's just like basically kind of a social media that and you could stream on Discord, I guess, too, but yeah, it's not like public, huh? It kind of is. But yeah, I always thought I always basically considered Discord to be social media. Just social media that's more like specialized to a certain like interest or whatever. So this would work. Let's try to put one more little thing on the end of this. Yeah. It's like a group-oriented kind of social media. Ah, this'll work. Yeah, there we go. So I made myself a little like kind of a boat thing. It's not really a boat. It's more just like a thing that pushes you. A little cubby hole to slide myself around in. I just gotta make myself a little cubby. Alright, we got our cubby. Let's move it to the proper position. I need to go one up. So it's a messaging app. Yeah. I mean, yeah, I guess if you want to say that's like social media requires like some kind of public recognition. But obviously, yeah, like I mean, there's nothing that gets recommended to everyone, right? But there's obviously plenty of posts that like dozens of people will read. Like you do plenty of posts that aren't directed towards any particular person. It's just, ooh, look at this meme, or ooh, what do you guys think of this topic or whatever, right? I'd say in that sense it's different from a lot of stuff like Facebook. Or I mean, it's similar to stuff like ways of stuff like Facebook, but yeah, different in the sense that it's not going to like anyone. Like you're not going to use it to like try to do network marketing or anything like that. There we go. So that's the fixed dock too. Neat. So now I've solved it the proper way. I wonder what the original would have been. I guess something similar. All right, so maybe I should try messing around with this pluses area. Snapchat, Twitch, and YouTube. Yeah. Wait a minute, I thought I solved this already. Is this a different one? I could have sworn I solved this. Wait a second. Wait just a minute. Yeah, didn't I solve this puzzle? Oh, I did solve it. Duh, that's why it has a check mark on it. But wait a minute, that's not the same. This puzzle's different. Isn't it? I'm pretty sure this puzzle is different. It used to be, the solution used to be 4 across. Huh, I wonder why this puzzle was changed. There must be several puzzles that are changed. Which is kind of funny, like, did the developer watch my video or something? That's definitely different from how the puzzle was before. Unless I'm going crazy. Alright, so here we have these pluses. What did they do? Yoink. They make a block when something stands on them. If I stand them or a block stands on them, they'll pop a block out from underneath them. So it's kind of like the traps, except instead of triggering when you step off of it, it triggers when you step on it. And of course it makes a block you can actually push around. Maybe the developer is secretly among us. I mean, I mean, I guess you could tell by the viewers, but probably not, huh? I don't know if there's any, like, extra viewers that are lurking. The developers Among Us. Among Us made this game, huh? Goodness, I haven't played Among Us in so long. That's funny. What's the deal with this block? I guess just to step on. Is that there just to mess with me if I try to jump it too high? Why is this block here? Hey, Shock! It's nice to see ya. How are you doing today? That's funny. Look at this, Shock. The developer actually patched out a... Yeah, apparently I only have one viewer. Sleepy. I don't blame you. But yeah, it's funny. The developer definitely patched out some of this stuff. This puzzle's fixed. I ended up solving it the proper way. And apparently, this puzzle got changed. This was the one where I think you had me make like a 4 across. I swear this isn't what the puzzle used to look like. Like before you had to make like a 4 across. The stream says otherwise. Stream stats? Yeah, it looks different. I wonder why they changed it. Like, was it in response to my video? Maybe it was a different player. Because I never shared that puzzle with the dev. Now you need to make it L. Yeah, you need to make a different shape probably, huh? I mean, it's not like the puzzle was that easy beforehand, but I guess that wasn't what the developer intended. But either way, I'm not going to worry about alternate solutions anymore. I already solved 2 of the puzzles that I cheesed. Yeah, what was the cheese? Maybe it had cheese, and what I did wasn't cheese. It was something else. Now I'm wondering, what the heck is this white block for? Why is this just sitting here? Yeah, maybe the dev just thought the L was better, huh? 4 across was kind of unintuitive. Like, I didn't expect it to be like that. But I mean, it could still be a cool, right? A cool concept. I have 4 blocks. Technically 6 or 7, I guess, if you count those up there. Like, I'm thinking, like, what would a 3 across look like? Oh, crap. I didn't mean to put it there. Oh, that's a slight issue. I haven't done these kind of puzzles in a while. I was like, why is that staying? Oh, because it's on my head. Whoa. Wait a second, it stays like that? Well, I guess that's one way to do it. Now, if I could just get a 2 across on the other side. Technically 12? What, what's 12? It's not 12 viewers right now, that's for sure. If there was, I'd be amazed, I'd be insanely surprised. Why is this area up here, I wonder? Why this area up top? Oh, the amount of blocks you have. 12? Where am I going to get 12 blocks? I have 4 here. 5, 6, 7. Where are the other 5 coming from? It's obviously not gonna work. 4 plus 4 plus 4. Yeah, where are the other 4? Where, like, see what I mean? Like, there's 4 here, sure, but where's the other 2 4s? You can't get any more blocks from these. Unless I'm blind. Anyways. From the plus? Yeah, but you only get 1 from each. Yeah, you only get, well, you could only get 1 block from the plus, and that's consumed. I see what you're saying, though. You thought that if it could go infinitely, then yeah, you'd have a lot. But you can't get more than 1. One per piece in a group? Not really. Like, that's used up. There's no way to get more. Anyways, this top area exists for a reason. Probably to push stuff at the higher level. Yeah. Either way, I mean, no matter how you activate them, they're gonna be consumed when they get used. So there's no way to multiply blocks. Well, if there were, that'd be great. You're Sumb? That's fine. Being Sumb is fine. Oh, you thought it was a duplication. Oh, I see what you're saying. You thought that's like made a copy of the entire group. No, it only pops 1 block out. You still haven't discovered whether the traps are infinite? What do you mean by that? Oh, like they keep going up? Well, they're definitely not, right? Because, remember, Shrugs? I already stepped on top of the traps once they were popped up, but it didn't pop up again. So the traps are definitely not infinite. Ah, you see what to do? I just have, like, vague ideas of something. I'm trying to avoid, like, activating this 1+ too early, but maybe I'm gonna have to. And, like, you see this area up here? Like, it seems like they want me to be able to push something off like that. Maybe, like, if I had 2 here, I could push it sideways? Yeah, if you or a block steps onto the plus pops up and forms a block. So that's all it does, yeah. It doesn't copy anything. All it does is just pop a single block up when something steps on it. It's almost kind of like a trap, except, yeah, the trigger condition is different, and of course it makes a pushable block, whereas the trap just makes a wall. I think I need to make a shape, pop it onto the lower plus, and then push it onto the right? Huh. Push it onto the platform. That's an interesting thought, but how am I going to do that? From here? I wonder why it's called Hercules. Am I supposed to lift a block up myself? Yeah, I see what you're saying. So I think, yeah, I think you're right. So I think this is what happens, right? Yeah. You push a group here. So I need to suspend something above this plus, like say 1, 2, 3. And then I guess that's the Hercules part. I'm lifting the group, right? It's called Hercules, so I much assume. Yeah, I think Shock's right. I think the white block, the purpose of that white block is to grab onto the lifted group that I'm lifting up, right? So yeah, if there's a 3 across and I lift the group up, it'll stick to that block on the left, and then I can get in. That's cool. I like that concept. So now the matter is just how to get that there. How do I get a group suspended on this right side in any way? Because yeah, that's cool. To do the different rising mechanics, huh? Yeah, you seem to be pretty good at the rising ones, huh? But yeah, I was thinking of the title. I'm like, wait a second. I think the title kind of helped to clue me in too. Because I think the title almost implies that you're supposed to lift something. Which, of course, hasn't been used yet. Now, the big question is, how am I going to get that over? Maybe from here? But I think I need 1 extra block. And also, that's not going to be able to be pushed up. See, that's what really sucks is that because these are the walls in the way, like, I can't raise it up onto a point that's already on top of this. Like, sure, I could make some shape like an L, S or whatever. Wasn't there a trap stubble? It's, as far as I can tell, it's not possible to lift using a trap because the trap will literally only activate when it's empty. So there's never going to be anything on top of the trap when it pops upwards. So I don't see how you could ever actually lift anything with a trap. Yeah, so I'm going to assume that's not possible to do with a trap. Yeah. I mean, yeah, and the trap won't stick to things either, so the act of the trap popping out won't lift something sideways or anything like that. And it said, unless something could stick to a trap, then maybe you could lift things. You have a funny question, eh? If I make a Z? You know what's interesting is I can kind of move this around. And actually suspend. Yeah. You mean like this? Is that what you were wondering about? Yeah, I actually noticed this funny shot because I actually noticed that in an earlier puzzle just the same day. Yeah. You don't exactly squish, you actually just kind of phase through the block if you can look at the camera. There's just no collision there. Yeah, you kind of instantly squeeze through that gap. So yeah, that is kind of funny, huh? Yeah, that's what, I actually found that on an earlier puzzle. I think it was steel. I think it was actually solving steel the intended way and not cheesing it. Alright, how, oh how am I going to get this to happen? Where can I even push from? I could kind of step on things here. But no, that seems like it has to be a thing, right? Getting something onto this right side, it just seems too clever to not be part of the puzzle. But I'm not really seeing how to actually suspend anything off of this brown area. Even if I could, how am I going to push it up? Like, I have to be like a... What would I even have to be? Yeah, the creakiest bed ever. I'm to sleep, and you're sleeping in it, huh? My bed is a mess. I think one of the springs broke on it. They even have the number for GWR. No idea what that is. What? Ah, Guinness World Record for the creakiest bed. Okay, here's an idea. Can I lift a group up from here? Do I need to lift like twice maybe or something? And like have a block in between these? What's interesting is I can actually technically stick a block in between these two, right? Every year the yearly book is dedicated to one person. This year... It was dedicated to someone in your village. Oh, wow. That's cool. And they gave you a free copy. Nice. Man, Shulk's idea seems cool. I just wish I could figure out how to execute on it. Let's try making this L. Is there a world record related to what? Related to having books... Ugh. Like I could try to push it over from here. Oh wait, is a 4 cross gonna work? No, because I can't push it sideways again. Or can I? Or can I? Ah, it's so close. Wait a second, can I stick that block to it now somehow? Oh, that would be great if I could. Do I have a Discord server? No, I don't actually. When more people have been hanging out, I might make one. Wait, so don't do it like this. No, I have to. It's like the only spot I could push from. I can move it over. Question is now what? That's wrong. If only I could actually have stuck that block to it somehow. Yeah. Dang it, I wish, yeah, now I'm kind of wishing I could, huh? I could only do stuff like do DMs right now. Yeah, that is true. I have a Discord. Yeah, I have a Discord. There's not a server, like, that's for a community or anything. As I said, I'm a small streamer. Yeah, go ahead and send me the picture on my, Discord. I wonder if I have Discord on this computer. Yeah, I do. It's right here. I don't usually use Discord on my gaming PC. Alright, Discord's gonna go. Yeah, Shrub, go ahead and send him my Discord username, since you have it up already. Or Shrub? No, Shrub? Why did I say Shrub? Shrub. It's because you typed Shrub. Shrugs, huh? Yeah, there we go. Thanks, Carl. Alright, so this almost worked. But what? Could I have triggered... Maybe I could have somehow triggered the plus 1 space up? Like, some kind of weird SE thing. Hard to describe. Something like this? Ah, crap, that doesn't work. Not quite. If it had some tile here, can I trigger that from a different location? Gotta say, they made it hard. Certainly made it hard. That's not gonna work. I want to have a block here that I can push. Like, what I really want is... I don't know how I'm ever gonna make that happen. So no matter what... It seems like... Yeah, that's not gonna work because it seems like no matter what, like 4 is the absolute minimum. Yeah, this puzzle is hard. I don't know if we're just fixating on the wrong thing, but that definitely seems like it has to be, right? Oh, yeah. There you go. We have 2 people in chat with Ka names and 2 people with Sh names, huh? Shrugs and Shock Attack. And now Kazuela and Carol, huh? That's a funny coincidence. Yeah, like, this is the only shape I could see that bridges that gap. It's like the minimum distance. If I could somehow work with this, that'd be great. Like, if I could somehow have a block here and get on top of that, then I could push it up. Yeah, because right now, if I could push this up somehow, I win. Technically, I could even move it over to the right one more space. Even the capitalization, that's funny. It's heckin' puzzle. It's a heckin' puzzle, alright. I want to be able to get under it. Alright, grabbing the book, nice. Make it a 3-wine instead of a 4. Yeah, I don't know how I'm gonna get up. I don't know how I'm gonna get suspended now. Oh! There we go. Yeah, that does. I think that does help Shock. So I did need to make it 4 because I can use the extra block not attached to form a bridge. Of course, does that help me? Now what? But I think that's an improvement, right? Yeah, it might be an improvement. Yeah, that's a good idea. I have 2 blocks that I can do stuff with. If I could just get that up. Surely there's got to be some way to get that up, right? I mean, could I have moved it up earlier instead of sideways? As far as I can tell, there's like nowhere to move anything up here. Besides, at this point, like I really want to block here, but of course, how am I going to get out myself? I can't climb the stairs from the side. I mean, the block I can just go like this, right? So now that's suspended, but I still don't have, that still doesn't answer the question of how I would actually push it upwards. Yeah, it still doesn't answer that question of how I'm going to do that. Like, nope, that doesn't work like that. I can't get access to this bottom edge. If you push it down, what good that does. No, I can't even do that. All I can do is push it back this way again. I don't know. That Hercules thing sounds like it's the solution, but maybe it isn't. I don't know. I don't want to give up on that idea. Yeah, I really don't want to give up the idea of, like, raising it up with myself. That seemed like the only way I can actually make this one useful, right? Raising it up with yourself. It doesn't have to be suspended on this brown thing, so maybe I should try not to do too much on that. Either way, I'm not sure what the brown thing would be there for, besides to push it sideways, but it doesn't have to be suspended on the brown. It just has to be suspended on something. It's like some block. But the challenge is actually moving it around. So like from here, can I somehow like have it be sitting on top of something over here that I can walk on and then push it up? Like a block here, here, and here would allow me to push it up one space. Of course, like here, 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 and here. But of course I used all the 4 then. I mean, I get 2 more, sure. What does it look like? Out of curiosity, what would that look like? No, not that. Of course, now I need a way to, I would want, like, the 2 to be sitting here, basically, right? No, because now I still need to use that plus, so that's not going to work. I could have the 2 suspended here, and unfortunately... Yeah, I'd have to somehow be able to push a 2 up here. I mean, I guess I could just have 3 blocks instead. I could technically just use these 3. Nice. Someone from your village, that's awesome. So I could just use these 3. Now, if I could have the 2 suspended off of there, that would work. It kind of ignores the right side, but whatever. Maybe I should just try to get a 2 suspended to begin with. Alright, we got a suspended 2. From here, I'd have to be able to move it up, so I think it's going to be the problem. So I'm a little bit short on blocks to be able to do that. I would have to be able to move it up. Can I do it from this side? No, I'm short 1. Almost move it up. Can I move it sideways and then up? Okay, I can move it sideways. Does this help me at all to move it up? Ah, I can just use 2 blocks to move it up, right? Ah, not quite, because I can't step there. If only I could somehow step on this space. Yeah, moving this up at all has been proven to be the biggest problem. I could spend yet another block to move that over. But without being able to move this up, it's just no good. I just cannot figure out a way to move. Once I raise the group, I can't figure out a way to move it up. I mean, unless what I do is use the bottom plus to do the lifting. Doesn't seem super likely, but it could be the case. Because once I have this group here, I don't see any way to get it up. But what if it's not about getting it up? What if you set them? Nice. Oh, this is awesome. Yeah, look at that. So, Guinness World Records 2023. And there's the dude. Interesting. Dedication, huh? So, how do they pick who to dedicate it to? Is it someone that has a record in there? Or is it just like someone that helped with it? How do they pick who to dedicate it to? So maybe what I want to do is... Of course, that would require moving a group down. Maybe that'd be easier? I doubt it. Like, if I can lift some group here... that doesn't have a block that's already on the plus. Ooh, wait a second. Wait just a darn second. Ugh, if I can actually make that. So here's what I want to do. Let's say I could somehow get that white block on there now. Which I can't really do, but if I could, we lift up the entire L group. I can shove it over 1 space. And then I can lift it up from here, and it'll stick. So I don't need it. Can I make something that's perhaps not an L? An S then? That would work. Oh wow, we worked for that for 35 years. It was a key part of Team. Oh, that's awesome. Hey, thanks for sharing that. That's really neat. I've got an idea. We go here. We go here. Make this L. It's lifted. We shove it over, and we lift from there. Haha. A Herculean task, but it's been overcome. Wow, so it was the bottom plus used to lift. I guess that's why I kept going wrong. How about that? Yeah, thanks for the advice, Shog. I think that really helped. There it is. What a hard one. What neat. GG, thanks. Yep, that one felt like a well-earned one. Alright, let's see what else this game wants to throw at me today. I could try to go beat the game today. I wonder if I should. I kind of want to finish, like, most of the areas first. Oh, that's a very information. Oh, that's cool. Yeah, maybe I'll read that then. Probably after stream. That's cool. Thanks for sharing that. Alright, so I only get one raise. I think this height is the same as the exit. Yeah, they're both 2 blocks up. So I just need to make a bridge. Ooh, that's gonna be weird. So the plus has to lift up a block, which I think itself lifts up a block. How am I gonna make that happen? Oh, no. I was gonna say that, like, I could make 3 easily enough. I can make 3 here, sure, and now I need to lift this group up. So I just need to get a block on here, right? Well, that's not quite it. No, I think I screwed it like that. Oh, great. What shape is that going to be? I guess it could be an L. Well, yeah. Oh, I see. The stairs? Yeah, the stairs don't seem to change colors. I don't think the stairs do. Yeah, you're right. But, I mean, you'll notice that occasionally there'll be, like, sunset lighting. Like, I swear there's some kind of, like, weather or, like, day cycle. It's hard to describe. You get what I mean, right? I think it's some kind of almost like a day-night cycle, but there's no night. But I swear sometimes the coloring changes to where, like, it'll start getting sunsetting. You saw that one time that, it even started snowing, right? There's no block I could, like, stick it to, I don't think. And I don't think there ever will be. Yeah, day, half day. Yeah, it was just particles, but it just seems like, yeah, that there is something that kind of happens. Yeah, it wasn't a lighting change, but it's just me pointing out that there's stuff that's kind of happening over time in the background, I think. I think it's like general ambience that kind of changes over the course of the game. That's not tied to a particular level, it's just like changing. Because, yeah, it was like snowing, and then one time was like sunset lighting. I'll point it out the next time it happens, you'll see. You'll see, like, everything kind of goes red. Yeah. Oh, it's the seasons. You're probably right. There's, like, fall, winter, spring, and summer. You're probably right, huh? We're going through the 4 seasons. That's cool. So this isn't going to work. It'd be great if I could push a block onto there instead. But to do that... See, the problem is... Ooh, I can't go down there anyways. I'm going to get trapped. Now, it doesn't go... And not everything doesn't go red, but... It kind of, like, gets a red tint. Blood moon. It gets, like, a red tint to it, right? It's like a sunset. Ugh, what am I doing with this? Something is something in spring and summer, yeah. I mean, this is, like, normal lighting, huh? But you'll see that... I don't know, maybe you won't see. Maybe I'll finish streaming before then. But, yeah, like, the level gets a red tint to it occasionally. Yeah. Like, I swear it's there. I don't think I'm going crazy. So I'll point out the next time it happens. Alright, so how's this gonna work, right? Because I can't step down there. So how would I ever get a block on that plus? Like, I could try to push something on top of the plus. But then... that would mean the top of the plus is empty and it won't actually lift up. Oh, maybe I need to do, like, a kind of 3D sticking. Because I obviously can't step on the plus myself, so it's going to have to be a block that I push down onto it. That's the only thing that makes sense. I can't, like, have a 3D group, really, that I can push around. So I think what needs to happen is I need to push something on the plus. Wait, no, that doesn't make any sense either. Oh, yeah, it does. I need to push something on the plus. The block that I push down needs to have another block next to it, which is going to lift up. And then that block needs to lift something else up, which will allow me to get to the exit. I feel like I've done a puzzle like this before. So, like, there'll need to be a block there. And then there'll need to be... I guess I can make, like, a 3 across. Like this. And then I need to get a block on top of this, except that it'll stick to it. Alright, there's the rub. It's gonna stick to it. That's not what I want. Okay. But I mean, at the very least, I know there has to be a block on top of this. Oh, that doesn't work either. Whoa, wait a second. Okay, it needs to be more distance between them. Huh. I wonder what happens if, like, it gets jammed on the ceiling. I wonder if it actually detects that. Like, if a group can't lift up because the ceiling is, like, obstructed. I could try to crush myself. Yeah. Okay. I don't know if there's a good way to test that. Oh, yeah, there is. Let's see what happens. Okay. Oh, look at that. It's like spring loads. In about 15 to 30 days, you might be eligible for affiliate. Ooh, nice job. What do you usually stream, Kazuala? It's funny, the group likes spring loads. I wonder if that's useful for something. It could be a weird way to lift myself up, I guess. So that's Fortnite and Cuphead. Oh, interesting. Cuphead, eh? Like doing like hitless runs or something? Or just playing the game generally? Yeah, see, that's not going to work. And if I put a block here, I don't see a way to ever push something onto the plus. So if I assume a block can't be there, then where else could the block go? Because it can't go there because it can't lift up. And vice versa on the block above it. If I did this down instead, I'm just getting so far away that I doubt I'm going to get anywhere useful. Let go. What? Let go of what? It's like if I was standing on a thing and I push this obstructing block out of the way, it doesn't get me high enough. Your school Chromebook doesn't let you download stuff, so every stream has a watermark. Interesting. Preferably not computer games. Because you're using school stuff. Interesting. And improvising, huh? Like, sure, I can do this, and technically lift a block up to the correct level here. I mean, what would the point be? It's so far away. Like, how's that ever gonna... Give me a bridge. I'll see how that's ever gonna help. This is so weird. Yeah, I don't have your computer yet. Interesting. That's nice. So you're able to get a lot of viewers, huh? Just using the school computers, huh? Getting enough to be affiliate, huh? Okay. Now, where can I put the other two that are going to help me? Nowhere. It's obviously not going to reach. Excuse me. What is going on with this puzzle? It can't actually run high-demand games. It's just school Chromebooks downloading stuff. Yeah, oh, preferably don't use it, yeah. But what do you use instead, then, for Cuphead and Celeste? Console, I guess, huh? Makes sense, yeah. You just use console. Yeah. Like, duh, of course. What else would you... What else would it be, huh? I don't think they have Celeste on mobile. Xbox, yeah. That's funny you could spring load this. Why do I feel like that's part of the puzzle? Why do I feel like that's part of the puzzle to be able to spring load this? Probably isn't, but it's cool. Yeah. Makes sense. Yeah, you don't generally play on PC. Fair enough. Yeah, I guess you do have Celeste on consoles, huh? And Cuphead, of course. And Xbox. Yeah, a lot of people, I remember being surprised that Cuphead was getting ported to different stuff. Yeah, what do you do on Cuphead? Do you do, like, hitless runs, or do you just generally playing the game? Your friend is making AFK Blooket coins? What the heck is a Blooket? I don't think this is gonna help. But where else can I raise stuff up at? Oh, it's a quiz site. Cool. Coinsbot, eh? To, like, grind coins or something? What? I can't put a block here, right? I don't think so. It's gonna stick. So where's the block gonna go? If I put a block there, it's stuck. Oh, I see. Grinding coins. Yep, here it is. Look, it's starting. So they, yeah, look at it, Shrugs. Look at the sides of the blocks now. So everything got a red tint. Except it kind of went away. But it was there for a second. Now it's gone. Dude, it was there before. But yeah, everything suddenly got a red tint to it. No, it doesn't have it. Now it's like green for some reason. It's weird. It's like, yeah, the colors are changing. Yeah, it's not there because now it's kind of green. It's like something's changing in the background. It's like lighting differences. But seriously, I haven't seen the snow yet, so maybe there is certain puzzles that have snow and some that don't. I mean, I guess I can do something stupid like suspend it off here. Like, yeah, technically that would raise a block up to the proper level. But it's not like that helps me get to the exit, really. I'm still several blocks short. I mean, I wonder if there's something I'm supposed to learn with, like, you stepping on it. But I can't step down there, I don't think. Well, actually I can. I'm totally mistaken about that. I can step down there. Because the thing itself would just lift me up. So I can step down there myself. Of course, the group just falls as soon as I go. So is there some way after I step down there for me to somehow get a block underneath the group? That wasn't there before. Not that I could tell. If the block wasn't underneath the group before, then it's going to just fall as soon as I leave the group. So really I just need a way to keep this group held up. Do I want to connect it to like a tower of 2 blocks over there? Doesn't seem super likely. Seems like it's going to require too much. Yeah, I don't know why this whole time I had this assumption that I couldn't step down there, forgetting that it just lifts you up afterwards. I mean, I have 2 more blocks, so I want to do this. There ain't no way it's touching that tower. Nope, it's not going to touch. Now the lighting's more like blue. Yeah, there's like different lighting conditions in the background. How do I get you to stay? Yeah, how do I get that to stay? Raise this up. I kind of wish I could have a block there ready. Yeah, the lighting conditions in the background change. But it's not snowing at all, so maybe that was just for that one. Yeah, I'm pretty sure it didn't do that the first time I played this game. Like, I don't remember seeing that. I'm like, what? Why is the lighting different? So I think it's a new feature of the game. Wow, this is weird. I cannot figure out how to, keep this group suspended in the air. Once in the last 30 days, you need 5 people chatting at once. You need an average 3 viewers of the past 30 days. Yeah. But I guess you've got enough followers. Now you just need to have a certain thing, huh? Once in the last 30 days, you need 5 people chatting at once. I don't know if I've ever had that in a while. Maybe for Baba. I don't remember that. I did not see... Yeah, I guess so. Interesting. I don't remember that. I don't remember the 5 people chatting at once thing. I don't know if I ever did that before. Probably. I think generally my, I mean, all it probably takes is, like, getting a raid, usually. If you can get a raid, then that'll help, huh? That'll usually get you a few people chatting. Yeah, I don't remember that rule. Wow, I don't get it. I don't see how to keep this group suspended. Because I don't see any other way to get a block at level 2. Huh. Tricky one. Alright, let's take a look at the other puzzle. We've got a second puzzle we can try. These plus ones really get me. Assembled. We shall assemble the group. Okay, we need some kind of bridge over there. So, what's hard about this is that I have this one block that I can't really move easily, that's why. It's one block on the side. If I do lift it up, where would I want it to go? Someone that's probably going to complete a bridge. So I can lift a block up from this tan level up to this brown level. And hopefully, if as it lifts up, it like either sticks to something or does something that's going to help me get across. Why would I want it to even stick? Don't know. Maybe if you go to someone proper, then grind channel points to reach, choose the raid. That's funny. Can you choose the raid to raid yourself? I guess you could. I wonder if they'd be like, no, you can't raid yourself. That's funny. But even then, I mean, yeah, I don't know. That might get enough people chatting. I mean, alt account. I use an alt account. Now you're just trying to game it, huh? Oh boy. Use an alt, huh? Depends on the streamer, yeah. I mean, yes, use an alt account. I didn't even think about that. Oh no. It's one way to do it. I mean, a raid doesn't necessarily mean that people will chat. But I mean, if it's one of those people that has a raid message, like, and everyone's posting it as they go to your channel, then that's one way to get 5 chatters, huh? I mean, maybe it doesn't. Maybe one message doesn't count as a chatter. Maybe you need to have more than that. Okay, so here's something I could do. I could push these blocks down the tan level if I can somehow get them back up. Yeah. When a raid happens, you get a ton of people. I want to get one of these tan blocks off. I can just push it down here, I guess. Let's get you out of the way for now. Yes, that's one way to get a, it's just my alt account, Carl2884. Totally, definitely not related in any way. And grind channel points, huh? 50 followers, 3 concurrent viewers, stream on 7 different days, stream for at least 8 hours. In what, the last 30 days? Or probably, yeah, I guess it would be the last 30 days. On 7 distinct streams per 30 days. So what I want to do is... how is that actually going to help me? I was going to say, I could put like a block here. It's actually too hot. Like, I wanted to stick this here, but now I can't test it. Oh well, let's try to push this block down so I can get it out of the way. This is what I wanted to test to see if it was going to be helpful at all. You go there. Kind of like put this here. Now I can stick it to it as it falls. Yeah. I'm assuming channel points are just for affiliates, right? Because I don't think it gave me the option to do channel points. Oh, I can push this back over. Can I? Why can't I? Oh, that's why. Yeah, you need affiliate. Yeah, I figured as much. This almost works if I could move that. I can't lift it up and move it at the same time. Now I can't move it. Darn. Let's see how that helps me. Yeah, there's no requirement for 5 people chatting at once. Yeah, I don't remember that either. So yeah. This has changed it, as you said. But yeah, I certainly don't know if they did. Ooh, this is a bit of an issue. Don't really have a good way to push this over now. I don't think I'm going to either. Oh, it's for unlocking the VIP. I guess that makes sense, so that you can't just be VIPing the like 2 or 3 people that always show up to your stream, huh? Although I think that would be cool. I mean, that's probably what I would do if I actually ended up getting more viewers at some point and getting more into streaming. I'd probably be VIPing a lot of the people that basically came to my stream every day. Like, how we get to that point? You know, just mod them, yeah, or get mods, huh? It's basically the same, huh? Yeah, I guess modding, at least gives them abilities to, like, ban bots or whatever. I haven't gotten a bot in a while, so I guess I should feel happy about that. Here's something I could do. If I step on this myself, I could lift it up to this point and stick it to something on that side. Stick it to something on that side. I think the idea was, yeah, I have these blocks on this side, then I want to get to the other side. I wish I could separate one of these out. I like these blocks on the right that I need to kind of grab. I need to kind of grab these. If I can, like... So that's not quite it, because I want to be able to have a third block stuck to that. Okay, let's try putting these three, these two, suspended over there. No, what I'd really want is to be able to suspend these over here. Of course, to do that, I need to have like a... I want like a line of 2 and a line of 2. So do I have to like separate one out? What did I say? I think I tried that before and it didn't work for some reason. So we have a line of 2 here. A line of 2 here. I could push one line of 2 down to stick to the other. That just does the same thing I did already, though. It still doesn't give me the ability to move it over. Like, I don't need this extra block. But instead of having this extra block at the bottom, I'd really like it to be still up top somehow. Like, I want one of the blocks to be up here. But how do I get it to stay up there? Oh, maybe I'm doing this in a different order. How about this? Put this over here. It's 1 in the morning for you? Yeah. Channel ports are pay to win. You like channel points 1,000 times less now. It's a pay-to-win idle game. You can't pay to get more channel points, can you? Oh, with subs. So, this is what I'm trying to do, right, Carl? Somehow I want to, like, get a line. Like, somehow get those stuck over here. And then kind of have a line I could push upwards. Yeah, I don't think I'm quite achieving that with what I'm doing. But what's interesting is, like, I can have this here and then stick it all. You're not tired at all? I guess that's good. Now, if I could just move this over a little, I'd win. Every method of payment gives you points. So, I'm guessing stuff like donating bits or whatever. Yeah, subs give you multiplier. I guess donating bits give you ones too. Can I have like 3 sticking across and then 2 sideways maybe? I need to figure out what's the final form of the blocks. The final form. Yeah, see, now that'd be great if I could actually suspend this off of here. Which seems like no matter what group I have, these two are going to need to be sideways so they can hang off. If I do that, how am I ever going to move it sideways? I need to like have something I can actually move. I need to plan out the shape better. 300 points once a month when you donate bits, and with affiliate you earn money. Yeah. Paid to win. Oh no, yeah, well, I guess I shouldn't be that surprised, huh? Of course it's pay to win. Spin to win. I mean, at least with affiliate you get a bunch of cool stuff like channel points, customization, emotes, all that cool stuff, huh? I wonder what else you get with affiliate. Would there be a way to elevate yourself using these plus things? I mean, if I stand on it, it elevates me, right? And if I, let's say I'm standing on a group and I push a block onto the, like I can do this, right? If I am standing on a group, well, that's kind of hard to demo. if I'm standing on a group and I push a block onto the plus, it'll elevate the group I'm standing on. So, like, I've done that before in the puzzles. I'm just trying to figure out how to get these blocks on the side involved. Because if I elevate them here, it feels like they're always going to be too far over. I wish I could, like, suspend them here. But I don't think it's going to happen. Unless I have, like, an extra block standing down here just to hold it up. Yeah. Oh, yeah, subs and bits, yeah. Any of the ways you can make money, huh? The stairs at the top are not there? Yeah, maybe, yeah. It will be theoretically possible, yeah. Difficult, but probably possible. Because what would you need to do that, right? You need to be standing on some group. Actually, maybe that's not going to work. Because how am I going to stand on a group at this level and then push a block onto the plus? Whatever block I attempt to push off is just going to get stuck to the side of the group I'm standing on. So yeah, maybe that's not actually possible just because of the vertical distance between these. Because yeah, I'd have to somehow trigger the plus from this level, which I don't think is possible, while also, say, standing on said group. It's just going to try to stick to the group. So yeah, maybe that's not actually possible now that I think about it. Okay, so this is interesting, right? From here, I can raise it up. Ooh, there we go. That was tricky. So I basically gave myself a way to extend this one over further by putting this block here to hold it up. Yes, with pillars, yes, it would be possible then. That is true. Because you could prevent things from sticking. And you could probably also, yeah, GG, thanks. Alright, we got through a puzzle. We got through a single puzzle. Good job. Oh, look at this. This is new. Whee! I don't think I've seen these before. The sideways plus. Yeet. So I get yeeted into the water. That's not particularly helpful, is it? It's almost kind of like a arrow, except it creates a block, huh? That's funny. And I got these traps here to get in my way. Ooh, what is going on with this? Man, this game keeps coming with new ways to surprise me. Some of these I'm just like odd that they're even possible. Like, what? How could you ever do something like this? Yeah, no matter anything the moment something gets... Wait a second. Do I need to, like, have a block? Because every block I push is going to get sideways... sideways X? What is a sideways X? What's the point of a sideways X? Sideways bomb? I mean, I guess that would kind of work. It feels like it'd basically just be the same as a regular bomb, yeah. Sideways arrow? Oh goodness, what would a sideways arrow do? It's like one that's pointing upwards towards the sky. I don't even know, yeah. A sideways trap could work, that's basically what this is. Yeah, I wonder what actually would be different between any of those other sideways mechanics. So check this out, this is funny. So if I push a block here, it's just going to start getting stuff stuck onto it. But of course, you see if that happens. It just keeps getting stuff stuck, more stuck on, and more stuck on it. So the real problem comes here, huh? These blocks kind of get in the way. Oh, it's doing the sunset thing again, huh? Now that everything is kind of turning, getting a red tint. I wonder if it's like the sun is like moving around to different sides of the puzzle. Definitely the lighting is for a different direction this time. Yep, the third dimension. Yeah, the third dimension. It's finally time to start thinking in 3D, huh? So let's say I had... No, that doesn't make any sense. I'm like, nothing's going to catch me here. I can't stick something underneath this group. That doesn't make any sense. But I have so many blocks for a reason. What would make this any better? It's like no matter what, the front block is always going to get pushed back one like that. A 3D waffle, eh? Oh, like a waffle ball, basically? Yeah, it gets blocked here. I'm trying to figure out how to prevent that. Because it doesn't... No matter what, I'm always going to end up with this kind of pattern as far as I can tell. Is there some way to, like, push it down, maybe? Are these extra blocks to give myself a way to, like, push it kind of down at one point to get it lower down? And have an extra block? Yeah. That's not going to work. That's how a 40B would see a 3D object, or the fact to see everything at once. Yeah. A 3D waffle, huh? I mean, a 3D object would just look like flat anyways, wouldn't it? I mean, I remember discussing this with my brother and my dad, like, how weird it would be with, like, 4 spatial dimensions. Of course, it'd be... We can already pretty much tell there's not some hidden 4th spatial dimension, at least not one that's equivalent, right? Because if there was a hidden 4th spatial dimension and we were just living in 3D, it seems like winds traveling through the 4th dimension should basically just blow your organs out, because you'd essentially be like a flatlander. Like, imagine like a completely flat 2D being living in our 3D world. Like, that everything would be fine until anything in the 3D dimension interacts with it. It would just push things out of its dimension. And yet we don't see that happening in our world, do we? We don't see random particles being pushed through the 4th dimension. So, like, it would be... It's either, yeah, if there is a 4th dimension, nothing's, like, traveling through it, really, that would interact with our dimension, anyway. So it doesn't seem, yeah, likely to me that there's a hidden 4th spatial dimension, at least. Maybe a 4th dimension that's not equivalent to our... Yeah, to our equivalent, like, 3D spatial ones. Yeah, I know, like, people talk about flatlanders and stuff, but physically there's quite a few problems with that. At least for us being a being. I just love yonking myself in the water, obviously. I just like doing this. Whee! Do it again. String theory. And it would need to be wildly different. Yeah, that's the thing. Like, it would need to be different, which, of course, yeah, there could be a 4th dimension, but it wouldn't be, like, a spatial dimension in the sense that our 3 spatial dimensions are. As far as we could tell, yeah, there are 3 and only 3 regular Euclidean spatial dimensions. I mean, time you could consider to be a separate dimension, right? But it's not like a spatial dimension. It's its own thing. How do I ever prevent this? Like, it's never going to move. It's always going to have this pattern in front. So, like, I would need a way to... I would think I want a way to, like, push this thing independently. Let me just try this. What does doing a line do? 2D being sees a 2D world in 1D, yeah. We see it as 2D. We see a 3D world as 2D. Yeah, I guess... Well, I mean, that's not entirely true, right? We have 2 eyes, so we can kind of see 3D, right? We don't entirely see the world in 2D. If you're close, if you got only 1 eye, I guess you would, right? But then again, yeah, continuous thinking spatially. Ah, so that's the problem of bringing a light in. Just imagine, okay. So you're saying this is just like, imagine it this way. Yeah. But yeah, I see what you're saying, yeah, that, if there was a 4th spatial dimension, yeah, you'd probably see, like, things in 3D, but there'd be some information in the 4th dimension that would also leak through. That'd be extremely weird to visualize, huh? Like, how do you even visualize being able to see several slices of a 3-dimensional thing at once? Whereas we could see several slices of a 2-dimensional thing at once, kind of using our 2 eyes. Yeah, that would be so weird, huh? Yeah, so 40% would somehow see in 3D, huh? Okay, so let's say I could somehow... I think this just makes it worse. Why do I have all those gaps there? Yeah. One side. Yeah. Well, of course, yeah. A 40% is 3D. So if you were looking at a 3D object, and if a 4-dimensional person looked at a 3D object, I guess they would see not only every side, but also all of the contents inside the thing as well, huh? Like, the entire, if you had like a 3D ball and a 40-person looked at it, you'd see, I guess, the entirety of the inside, outside, the entirety of its contents would all be displayed. Because it's basically like we could look at a 2D object and see the entirety inside and out. Your left eye works so much worse than your right eye that you don't have stereoscopic vision. Oh, interesting. What do you mean, like, works worse? Like, if you close one eye, it's just blurry or something? Is it just have, like, really blurry vision in one eye? So obviously, this, I think, is just going to make it worse. Yeah. I mean, maybe. Yeah, I mean, I think I imagine what 4 spatial dimensions would kind of look like, but, yeah. Obviously, since, yeah, we've only lived in 3D space, we can only kind of try to describe what it would be like. Not the sensation itself would be really weird, huh? Like, how would you see the entirety of a 3D object all at once? It wouldn't exactly look transparent either. You would literally see everything at once. That would just be so weird. Weird indeed, but yep. Gotta love random math tangents, huh? What am I gonna do about this? I just don't have a plan yet because I don't see any way to stop the group from getting stuck. Even if I could push it from somewhere besides that top row. Yeah, you have a good imagination, nice. Well, that can certainly help. Especially with the witness, huh? Good visualization skills, imagining weird things. I mean, you know what's interesting? Trying to imagine spherical and hyperbolic space. Those visualizations are always really trippy, the ones that kind of show what spherical and hyperbolic space would look like. Those are fun if you haven't checked those out before. Like, could I theoretically kind of form a bridge here? Kind of. I can kind of do that. But it's not going to get me very far. I don't think, at least. Somehow push that group down. Yeah. Yeah, what's not gonna get stuck? And sinking something doesn't seem helpful either. Yeah, sinking something doesn't seem like it's gonna help. Actually, I can't really sink. I don't really see a way to sink the group anyway. It always wants to stick when I push a block through there. 0D. Yeah, now we've just erased reality. No dimensions. I don't think. Yeah, I don't think you really. I don't think a 0D world really has anything in it. I think that universe is just empty. They're just a dot. Like, if every point in space can be described with an empty set, every empty set is equal to every other empty set. So yeah, how would that even make sense? That's like a universe that just doesn't exist. If you have a 0D thing, it technically has a single state, just one state. But no, that's not even true. A 1D universe would have basically every point on the universe is represented by a single real number, but. Yeah, like, it doesn't make sense. You can't even see. I don't think you could even see anything because there is nothing else to see, right? There's literally only one point in that entire universe, and that's the empty set. That is the only location that can even exist. So I don't think you can even see something at all. Because seeing kind of implies that there's multiple points to see. So I don't see how that even makes sense to talk about seeing in a 0D universe. Because, yeah, there's no other points to even look at. Huh. So I wonder if some of this will come up in our group theory thing that Shock was talking about making. Dimensionality is a very interesting concept. So, I still don't have a plan for this. What plan could there be? I can't erase it if it's blocked. And I don't see a way to... I'll need to, push it so somewhere that's not the plus, right? Most fun in getting against V3D is arbitrary computer. You can also make just... Yeah, but I mean, it would also just be very confusing, huh? Yeah. Because that's one of the problems, right? Is that... We understand 2D projections of 3D things. Because, yeah, that's what we see normally. That's a lot similar to what we see normally. Two alt accounts. I don't know. Maybe Twitch would detect that. They'd be like, this is very suspicious. These viewers never chat. They just sit in your stream. Alt accounts. You don't think they would? I mean, I thought if you like AFK at a stream, though, eventually lurking is a thing. Yeah, I guess so. Yeah, I don't know. But yeah, I think it's interesting because, yeah, games, it's not entirely 3D is arbitrary, right? Because 2D makes sense to us because our vision is somewhat 2D with some stereo. 3D makes sense, obviously, to us because we live in a 3D world. If we make a 4D game, yeah, we don't have any, like, physical... Like, the only thing you could do is make a 2D projection of a 4D world. Like, that's going to be very confusing to look at. How would you even make a sensible representation of that? Of course, there are 4D games that attempt to do that, but essentially they don't really have a 2D projection. They just 2D project, like, one 3D slice of it. So you can have, like, a slider you can use to kind of travel through the fourth dimension, but... You have to fake a reaction? Oh, thanks for the raid. It's probably not that hard to fake a reaction to a raid, I imagine. However, I recommend trying to game the system, but yeah, it's up to you, I guess. If you're actually serious about it, huh? Okay, so here's an idea. Can I somehow... Here's an idea. Maybe what I need to do is have like a little bit to stop me from going. Hey, I've actually got a plan for once. So here's the plan. No, that's not gonna work. It's not. It would have to like grow with everything. But I was thinking like, what if I had a thing that would stop me from falling in? But that doesn't make any sense either because it's just gonna get pushed farther and farther out the more I go. Okay, what if I had that, but the thing didn't get pushed at all? What if? Yeah, use to alter your normal account. Yeah, exactly. Use to alter your normal account if you want to do it that way. So what if I set it up such that this thing never got pushed? It never got pushed if the pluses try to push something, but it simply never can get pushed because there's like a tail or something on it. What if that worked? I'm a little short on blocks, so that's probably bad. See, that's going to get pushed out one block. I don't want to get pushed out at all. I want to make sure I can't get pushed there. Yeah. I see. So you're not... It's not quite high. I thought you said you already have an average of 3. I guess I must have misread it. I thought you said it was like 3 something. Okay. 1.96. So that's basically you and one other person generally hangs out in your chat, huh? Hey, maybe I'll, it's supposed to be clever. Do you see the solution, Carl? By chance. It seems like you... yeah. It seems like you may have seen something. Oh, this is gonna work. I think this actually will work if I can just make this shape. By the time I get 50 followers, yeah. Aha! Look at this. What is it? What would I call this thing? It's almost like a music note. It's like a flat music note. So check this out. Yeah, it tries to push the group, but it can't. And it tries to push me, but it can't also push me because I'm jammed against the wall. And as it slides along, it can't push it anywhere. No, crap. Well, that was the right idea. I just need to reverse it a little. I need to put it the other way around. I need to make like a comb. Okay, that's a cool solution, I gotta say. Look, what a... Wow. That took me a while to see. Yep, there we go. That took me a while to see, but I mean, it makes sense, huh? The idea is to not get pushed. You simply prevent yourself from getting pushed. Cool. That was neat. Unfortunately, I think I only have one puzzle I can do in this area, which kind of sucks. It's this one again. Yeah, that's a cool one. I like that. That's one of my favorites from this lifting section. But I mean, it's also cool that, yeah, all these plus ones are neat. Yeah, the plus mechanic is very cool. Even though it's hard for me. The plus mechanic is hard, but cool. It might be my favorite mechanic, but then again, I like the arrows as well. So it's hard to say. Maybe the arrows are my favorite mechanic. A lot of cool stuff in this game, huh? Yeah, I hope this game does somewhat well, because a lot of times more obscure games can have a hard time finding players. I don't know how many people actually played Insight, which was the dev's previous one. I didn't even hear about it until like some random, I think it might have been Shock or someone. Yeah, I think it was Shock actually that showed me it. It's like, oh, this looks like a cool game. I kind of want to play this. Was that what happened? Or maybe what happened is that Shock asked me for help. I think what happened is Shock asked me for help on a particular puzzle, but obviously neither of us really knew what the rules were, so I couldn't really help too much. Eventually, I ended up playing the game myself, and then I was able to help him. I was able to... Thanks, Carl Silver, for following me. Ah, you're welcome. You see 2 Inside playthroughs. Yeah, I was able to... Yeah, I think they asked me for help. I think that's what Shock did, is why I ended up playing that game. Neither of which were finishing the game. Yeah, maybe I should have streamed it, but nah, whatever. There we go. I get to stream this game then. I still don't have any ideas for this, though. Some of these are just like, I really need to see some really key insight. It can be pretty hard to see. Yeah, insight indeed. Yeah, no one played it. Well, hopefully this game gets a bit of recognition. I think it deserves some. I think the puzzle design is really good. It's got some cool ideas. Like, I definitely like these. This is a good kind of game for people who just want to relax with, like, some nice logic games, huh? Yeah, A Bridge. Yeah, there's another one that no one really played. I honestly wonder if that's going to happen with my game. It probably would. Probably release the game and, like, pretty much no one plays it. Whatever. I mean, my friends might play it. I could probably suggest it to, like, Shock or someone. I mean, that's probably what'll happen. Oh, you'll raid me? Thanks. I mean, what'll probably happen is I'll probably suggest the game to, like, a bunch of puzzle streamers that I watch. And see if they'll be... I'll put it, like, on their queue, or I'll see if they're willing to play it. That might give it more attention. How, oh, how? How, oh, how do I do this? Yeah, because I can go walk down here. Maybe I don't want to stand on it myself, but... Yeah, if I make a good Steam page. I mean, do you think that's what the main thing is? I mean, I don't know what the main thing would be for like, marketing your Steam game. I mean, part of it's going to be tags and stuff. I already know all that. I guess I probably want to get some good screenshots. No, it's just a vision idea right now. I mean, I technically am working on a game, but... Well, it's not I'm working on a game. I have worked on a game and basically prototyped an idea. I have some game prototypes, basically, that just to kind of prove it, see if I can even pull it off. Unfortunately, the one vision I had for, like, a Witness-like game, the main mechanic is going to be difficult to implement, so that could be a bit of an issue. Could be a problem. Okay, so here's one thing that's interesting. I don't know if I tried this yet. I could have, like, a larger group and then drop it down. Would that help me at all? Drop, like, a 2x2 down. Yeah, you already made a prototype. Just use this in your brain. Well, I mean, honestly, that's probably where a good chunk of the work is going to go, just in designing the game in the first place. Just make sure to write stuff down, as we've mentioned, huh? Because I found if you forget to write down your ideas, you might lose them. Fortunately, I have with some of mine. Then there's also the issue of analysis paralysis, where you might focus too much on decisions that aren't as important. What you just gave was the mechanic of this game. Nice. Sticky blocks, huh? Yeah, that could be something, huh? It's like, well, what if someone else beat you to it? That could always suck, huh? It's like, dang it. I don't think anyone's beaten me to any of my mechanics yet. I mean, I don't know. I have one that's kind of like more generic. It's not necessarily that unique, but hopefully it would still, the flexibility of it would still be fun. I feel like a lot of the concepts that come about don't really come up too much, and I think they could get a bit more use. Skyrim, yeah, it's a lot of people have said that. It's similar to Sausage Roll, basically. Jelly, yeah, but they didn't do it in 3D, huh? So even if someone beats you to the mechanic, I guess you could execute it in a different way, right? Like, I mean, Taiji was like a panel-solving game in an open world. Like, well, that's obviously not the first one of its kind, but it executed in an interesting enough way that makes people want to play it. Yeah, you're not the first one to think of jelly. Yeah, or not jelly. Yeah, sausage. Yeah, Stephen's sausage roll. I still haven't played that one. I don't think stepping on it myself is going to help. It really doesn't seem like it at all. But if I don't, then what? What am I supposed to do with just 6 blocks? Man, I'm having a hard time visualize the solutions. The 3D thinking is really throwing me off, I think. Because nothing I could find is going to... do that, but then I'm stuck down here. Like, I want to push it sideways. Sausages, I don't know. Jelly's a good game, yeah. Okay. Yeah, I'll believe you on that one. Maybe I'll go try it out myself. Cursed graphics? Does it have cursed graphics? Probably should stop moving the camera, but I'm just trying to get a better view of what's going on down there with the underneath thing. No, I'm still pretty convinced I need a block here. It really seems like the only way. And then push a block down. I don't see how else this could possibly work. Stepping down there myself does not seem productive in the slightest. To do that, I need blocks at level 2. So I can't like push 2 blocks at once. Yeah, see now, how do I ever get something on that plus? Can't push it like this, it's gonna stick. Do I could push 2 things at once? Yeah, that would certainly help. Okay, this is weird. Let's check this out. This is gonna be silly. Look at this. It's 1:30. Yep, almost time for me to be done for the day. Yeah, jelly is sticky. Squishcraft. You already spent $40 on the witness? Ah, so you didn't get it on a sale, huh? Well, I mean, this is something. Look what I did. I raised myself up there. It's kind of funny. Not that it helps me, I don't think. You can't elevate yourself like that. Wait a second. If I'm standing on here, but then I don't have a way to kick that block off. Oh, if I did... I could stand on here, right? If I had, like, say, 3 blocks standing here. If I could stand on this block and then somehow raise myself up, that would be perfect. But that doesn't... I don't think I have a way to kick this block off of there. Jelly's kind of... Jelly's kind of squishy IRL, eh? Yeah, I mean, definitely true. Darn, I wish there was a second puzzle here to unlock. It's kind of annoying when there's just like one puzzle in an area and you're just kind of stuck on that so you can't progress. How many of them I have left to do anyways? We got one down there, one over there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Possibly 10, 11, 12. A decent number still. 15, and then however many are in the rest of the islands area. Am I stuck over here? What's going on in this area anyway? Oh yeah, you're right. There is just a total count, huh? Of course. So, 42 left. Nice. 42 is the answer, it seems. Yeah, why do I just have one puzzle here that I have to do? I kind of wish it would unlock more. So I need to solve conveyor belt if I want to beat the game, I think. Okay. Well, that's fine by me, but time to give this game a break for now and go back to Lockpick on Tuesday. Man, I keep wanting to play more of I Want to Lockpick because I want to add more stuff to the solver. Like, I want to see, like, more puzzles that have more stuff to test it out with. But I'm going to try to resist spoilers and just do it on stream. So, yep. Tuesday is Lockpick, of course. And maybe finishing Bob on Thursday. No, definitely not finishing this game on Friday. Yep, so I'm going to head out. Thanks, Cosmola, for coming in. Hopefully I'll be able to stop by some of your streams. Thanks, Shrugs and Carl, for sticking around today. It was awesome to be able to talk to you guys. And thanks, Shock, of course. I think that's everyone that came, huh? Looks like you four were here. All right. Yeah, maybe I'll see you guys next week. You streaming almost every day? Cool. I got to the end of the numbered puzzles of World 7? I don't think so. I think I got like most of the way through. I think the last one I did was that one with a bunch of white keys. Yeah, and you'll stream on Sunday. Cool. Maybe I'll be there. Since I'll probably, at some point, I'll probably want to avoid spoilers from Shock's games anyway, so often I don't go to the Wednesday streams, or weekend streams. Alright, I'll see you guys later. Thanks for coming in. Yeah, good luck, Coswell, with getting affiliate. We'll see if I can get more followers at some point. Maybe with YouTube marketing. Anyways, yeah. Bye. I'll see you next week.